Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. It is I, Jesse Milestone, coming to you on this Friday with both good news and bad news.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
Where people were just walking around, just jizzing force all over the place. He looks like he has been drinking soy from his mother's teat. Wrap yourselves in, guys, because we are gonna get mean!
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Hello, everybody. I'm going to be doing the show tonight. I'm Champagne Cake, and just kidding. I'm out of here. You didn't pay his appearance fee. Hi, it's Jazzy Milestone. It's my show. What's up? I'm the God Empress or something. It's cool because I have awesome guests tonight. The first one, she's awesome. You will like her because I told you to like her. Also because she's a massively talented comic creator. She is an artist. She is a writer. She is hilarious, and she has tits. So Mandy Summers, everybody.
Like what? I got babies, y'all.
Woo! That's important. I needed her on this show because, one, she's awesome, talented, amazing, and I've been having a blast hanging out and streaming with her, so I like friends. Also, we needed to make sure to up the tit count so that we don't get canceled, because we do have a white male on the show tonight. And if you like that intro, that's great, because he's the guy who created it. Cody, the Bassman.
Who's this dirtbag we're talking about now?
I don't know. Some asshole. I'm really glad you included the Force Jizz, the original Force Jizz soundbite in that intro, by the way.
It's kind of what started it all off, no?
That caught me off guard. I gotta be honest. I was not expecting Force Jizz to happen, but
well, let me tell you. So there's a story. There's a really interesting story here. And that story goes, once upon a time, I made a video. I reviewed The Last Jedi. That's how, a couple of us in the Fandom Menace got our humble start, humble beginnings on the tube of views. So I reviewed The Last Jedi, and I said a bunch of things in it. The thing is, the video I had released prior to this one was about feminism in Star Wars. Now, the feminism in The Force Awakens had been sorely lacking relative to the feminism displayed throughout even the prequels, especially let alone the original trilogy with the likes of Princess Leia. Mm-hmm. So I had problems with Rey's sudden ability to just use the Force all the time forever. And by suggesting that she just, I don't know, ran around jizzing Force all over the place. And people really enjoyed that line. So I was like, do you guys want me to make a t-shirt? And
there's not a t-shirt that says Force Jizz on it. There's not a fucking t-shirt that says Force Jizz.
So
yeah.
I was like, I'll make a t-shirt. Let me make a video. Not only is there's a fucking video. Let me see if I can find this video.
Yeah, it's like, you can design my shirt. And I'm like, fuck, I do this all the time.
So I was like, I suck at graphic design, but I want a shirt, and this would be hilarious. So let's make the Vanguard shirt of Mindless Entertainment. Let's make it the Force Jizz t-shirt.
Where do I buy this?
And she had to have it word for word too. Like, I had it spelled differently. I think jizzing Force or something like that. I had it like spelled differently.
Force all over the place, jizzing with two Z's, not Force Jizz, jizzing for the Force. Okay, not
had to be accurate. Yeah,
Force. Okay. So I put this out there. I was like, hey, if somebody wants to make this, that's cool. But here's the pictures and we'll let you all vote on the pictures that will be used. So I made an actual long video about here it is. Okay, I found it. It's amazing. Where I made the cat, please stop, break shipping, don't break everything. I made a bunch of faces. I just took a bunch of pictures of like, here are options for the Force Jizz t-shirt. Which face to you?
Your face is on the Force Jizz t-shirt.
Mandy, of course it is.
3 of them.
So let me just fast forward. I think I just made noises in the background too while I held this up. Oh, I held each pose. Oh my God, here's what we're going to do. I think I just made weird noises in the background too. I'm going to share this video and we're going to
do
the different options that you could vote on for the Force Jizz t-shirt. This is the most incredible night that's ever.
I wonder if it would be different now.
I wonder if people would change their mind. Well, this is a whole adventure, God. I called this video "I Need Your Help," which I think was a really valid title. Select share the audio. Probably not like a dumb. Let me try that again. Let me just double check.
See, this seems so reasonable to me. All of this,
right? This is just why, right? This is like I feel like I'm just testing my guess. I'm like, if this seems logical to you, then we might be friends. If
this seems like a shirt I'm gonna buy as soon as you tell me where I can purchase this. I'm gonna. I don't know where I'll wear it, but by God, I will find somewhere to wear this shirt.
Because the end of me finally getting over my technological difficulties and successfully, I accidentally clicked out of the tab. So sorry.
Yeah, now you're not showing it. You're just sounding it.
I had to go back in and re-silence the ad because it was not supposed to be. Anyway, just ignore me. I really am. Cody, shush you. This is why I need you to do this stuff for me.
I thought I was the new guy. What's going on here?
I am technologically retarded. I make no judgment. Everyone's like, why don't you have all the fancy production things that everyone else? Because it's harder for me than it is for now. If you want me to produce you a short film, you want me to actually do that? That's different than making a nice setup and figuring out soundboards and live clips. That's live produced television. That's not the same thing as a producer. You want me to shoot you a fucking short film complete with stunts and fight choreography? I will do that for you. I will find people to do my makeup and prosthetics and wardrobe, and it will be off the fucking chain with like professional level editing that I will have done myself from this very seat. But sound bites and screen sharing, fuck that shit. That shit's
don't ask her to share a video.
This is witchcraft. Yeah, come on.
You guys want to see how young I looked here too? Oh my God, this is cute. This was like, I don't know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
Something like that, yeah. Couple minute or two, yeah, for sure.
It was like 3 years ago. Like I just, time has been kind to me.
Got like the John Connor tank top going on there.
Right.
Hey, I'm kind of wearing, if that says Purple Rain across the front, we could have been twinsies.
I actually think I was wearing that shirt yesterday. I think that's my, I just recognized that I look the same with the cutoff look. I think that's my Not All Those Who Wander Are Lost. All right. So you want to see these looks that were in contention?
I do. Very much so.
Also, hey, chat. What's up? I love you guys. I wanted to know I'm not ignoring you.
Yeah, she is.
Mary Mayhem, thank you for the super chat. She says, Giant as Lurk. Thank you.
Mary,
hi. And for following your gal over here, Mandy, that love and support as well. Anyway, all right. Without further ado, the Force Jizz Face.
Okay.
I see you.
Oh, I just sang you My Heart Will Go On behind it.
That's forgot about that.
I fucking just sang you My Heart Will Go On like an asshole. Oh, God.
No. Oh.
I love the shadows.
You have come to show you.
This is one of my greatest troll jobs ever.
Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does.
It's like watching somebody sing with bad internet connection.
Once more,
you can see them in perfect succession.
Open the door. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. I'm sure that was a magical experience for you.
Every time, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so first I want to compliment you on the fact that you have chosen My Heart Will Go On. Beautiful love ballad to, for the people to choose the jizz shirt face. Which one won?
Well, so this is where the plot thickens, right? Because
now it thickens.
I had put out there, the jizz thickens, if you will. I had put out there, I love you too, Sweet Pea. Oh my God, Sweet Pea was on a Live It With Me earlier. It was so fun.
Hey.
So, as my gal. So I had solicited, hey, I suck at this shit. Somebody make me a pretty shirt. And this guy down there was like, hey, I make this stuff. I'm going to make you a shirt. I'm like, cool. So I'm going to get the audience to vote on their favorites. And then I'll send you the picture. And then it's got to say the shit. And then just do whatever you do. And we'll find out. Hi, El Hodges Cervantes. Welcome. And then Jeff will be here from WCBS whenever they're done too. So so the poll happened. I was like, well, this was the winner. And, the poll was up. It was all, I said, I think we quantified here's with the order that it came in. Mm-hmm. And I sent this information along. And so this motherfucker not only takes the winning one, but he's like, the fans have spoken. We should honor them.
Why not both?
Why not the top 3 poses from the Force Jizz to create this stunning masterpiece?
So I have to actually explain something to people. So the blue Jessies are actually holograms, like Star Wars holograms. That's what I was going for. I know people are like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, that's holograms.
I think you did.
I absolutely love every single thing about this. Can I still purchase it?
So I'm so glad you asked. Yes, you can. I'm trying to open it right now, but my
now we are talking because I need a new picture for my Twitter profile, and the one I have now, I'm in some little booty shorts, and I've got a little top that makes a statement. But this is a statement that I truly stand behind. Force jizzing all over the place. I stand behind this. This is amazing.
Yeah, and I'll do stuff like this for anybody. Anybody that's looking to get stuff done. Maybe got a smaller channel, you don't know who to talk to. Maybe you can't afford graphics. Shoot me an email. I want to make the Phantom Menace look good. Anybody that needs it.
So you're gonna force jizz all over the place? Is what you're saying?
Whoever wants it. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I like
that. Rephrase. He is legally not allowed to force jizz anywhere, but he can jizz force places.
Yeah. Okay.
Figurative branding and graphics, I suppose. Yeah.
Force jizz. Well, okay. Here it is. There we go. My technologically inept ass finally found it. For apparent. Okay. Why can't I? I just want to click on the URL. I don't want to edit it. I just want to look at it.
Now you've broken it.
Okay. Copy link. Someone else, probably 8 mods in the chat have already been like, here's the Force Jizz teacher right here. Here it is. Right? Available via Teespring, the Force Jizz t-shirt with that massively ugly URL.
You're not showing it.
It's in the. I put it in the.
I thought you were gonna screen share it, and I'm like.
I mean, I could do that too. That's here. Okay, I can do that too. Here, if you want to see what it looks like on an.
I need to see this in the store. You have to see it in the store to know if you.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just check real quick.
She's got one. Holy shit, she's got one.
Of course, I have one.
She brags about wearing it. I remember her doing it.
That's so great.
I have pictures of me in the grocery store wearing it.
You wore it to the grocery store
regularly. And I think I was just wearing it on the street not that long ago. So it's in the wash right now. But anyway.
Jesse, I love you. The fact that you wore that to the grocery store is just, did people look? Were people looking at it or?
Yeah, people definitely noticed that I think people were more weirded out by the fact that I was wearing me on my shirt than anything else. They're like, is that you on your own shirt? So there it is. There you can get it in all its glory. And let's see, does this one have the this one just has the original boring branding before Cody got involved in that aspect too, and made me an awesome branded mindless entertainment graphic for the back of all the other shirts that you can get.
I love this. I am writing down what it's just Force Jizz shirt. Okay.
Yes. I dropped.
I don't think I'll forget that.
I dropped the URL in the private chat, Mandy, if you want to.
Thank you. Yeah, I will be purchasing this amazing shirt right here. This is excellent, ma'am. This is.
Thank you. I'm really proud of it.
You should be. You should be. This is awesome.
It's great. I mean, it's really. Cody's the one who should be proud of it. He designed this thing.
Cody, it looks beautiful. You did a really good job on this, and it is due to your amazing designs that I am now going to be purchasing this shirt. So,
well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And then you could even get your very own Force Jizz shirt made. You could have him make your own Jizzing Force All Over the Place shirt with your face instead of mine.
But wouldn't it have to be the other way? It can't be jizzing all over the place. It would be like all over the place I jizz or something, right?
You got to tweak it a little bit.
I got to tweak it.
I haven't copyrighted the phrase, so I'm willing to honestly, I'm totally willing to license it, and have just everyone can have their own Jizzing Force All Over the Place with their faces on it. We could do like me, you, and Mary,
Oh, that would be beautiful.
We should do this is good. I just want to do a series of Force Jizz shirts. Okay, anybody in the Fandom Menace, doesn't have to be a woman. Anybody in the Fandom Menace who fucking wants to do a Jizzing Force shirt, you fucking do it and reap the profits. And if you want to be on with me, let's make it happen.
Hit me up.
Sign me up. Sign me up. I'm all over this.
Mary, are you still there? Please say you're in. Please say you're in. Also, I don't know if anyone has noticed my little retardation yet or not. That thing I made you guys do before we started. I haven't noticed if anyone else has noticed.
I have not noticed. I don't think so. I think this is just happening, and nobody's paying attention to it. Hey, Trace.
Hey, Trace.
The bug.
Jizzing Force. I remember those days. Good times. Also, hello, Jesse, Mandy, and We Too Low. Sending some drive-by super chat love. Woo! Well, I guess he did.
Thank you.
So, well, maybe he noticed, or maybe he didn't. He just doesn't know your real name.
Probably not. I got me and my 7 subscribers are taking over the world, I guess.
Your 7 is a good. I started with like 7 or 8, and then I finally made a video. But I had like 7 people, or it may not have been that many. It may have only been like 2 or 3. But there were 2 people that were dedicated to the fact that one day I was actually going to make a YouTube video, and they were so that I was like, I love these guys more than anything because. My God, they're persistent in the fact they are the reason I'm now on YouTube. I did it for them.
I love them all individually. So
I know them personally. I've solicited each and every one of their views, some with more force than others, but who's counting. So here's the thing he's not telling you, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he realizes, right, is that 3 weeks ago he made his first video.
Oh, yeah, I did.
What was it? What was it on?
It was a game play for Battlefront 2. Right?
Oh, how cool.
And Jeff and I actually sat there and watched the whole thing. So, which was great because like 2 minutes into it, he starts talking to me and I'm like, that's me. I'm right here. I'm the person you're talking to in your video. And I'm here listening to it. Cool. So So here's the crazy thing, though, that is awesome about this, by the way. And I'm dropping the link in the channel, so we're going to have like 8,000 more subscribers. And by that, I mean like at least 3 more subscribers at the end of this stream. I'm hoping let's get them to 10. Let's shoot. Let's not be overly ambitious here. We can get him to 10. That's 2 more subscribers. Let's get Cody to 10. But the cool thing is, right, the video you made 3 weeks ago has more views than you have subscribers, as does your second one. And your third one is at a whopping 75%, which doesn't seem like much. That metric is actually way more impressive. Like the fact that you have 8 subscribers and got 12 views on your first video is more impressive than somebody who has 1 million subscribers and can only get 1,000 views on a video.
Mm-hmm.
So keep
Absolutely.
Well, we've been trying.
You are starting strong, and you are starting from a stronger place than the rest of us. Mm-hmm. Matt Juice, Mandy's been killing it on the last 3 Toxic Femmes. Awesome. That show I always want to be on or listen to and never can. Mandy is killing it in general. We're going to pimp her shit here too. Don't worry.
Like what? Like I was just sitting here over on like a mindless entertainment, and then Matt G came and he left like this super chat, and then we stopped to like answer it, and I'm like, what? I can't.
My God, like Mandy, like that's so cool that you took this time out of your like super busy life, like like just being awesome and like live streaming and creating. Oh my God, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Just killing it, girl. Just killing it.
Oh my God.
On Toxic Femme, and you're on Shenanigans, and you have your own channel and your comics and all this stuff, and you had time for little old me. I'm like super honored to have you here.
You just gotta channel your inner femininity and say yes.
Yes.
And I'm like, what? I love being here. I mean, like every time you ask me, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, of course, girl. And then we are gonna go and do each other's nails.
Oh
and
my
then a pillow fight.
Like yes, like you're my hero queen. Oh my God, please.
I love doing that so much. I am trying to sub to you, and I'm putting in the Bassman, and it's not giving me you. It's giving me like somebody's song. I'm the Bassman. Have you ever heard that song? I'm the Bassman.
Well, it's probably better than any of my content. I'll give them that.
It's by Bass Boy and Tech Master.
All right. Well, here's
that's probably not it.
the link is in the description as well. I'm going to drop it in the chat, and mods, please do the same. Mandy, I'll drop it backstage for you here too if you want to grab onto it.
Yeah, I'm a nobody right now. You know, I just came in off the street. I'm basically like Joe Dirt in here.
You
amongst royalty, basically.
But you don't have a mullet, so you're actually ahead of the game.
You now had 10 subs.
No mullet, no nothing. Yeah, you got that.
Fuck yeah. Goals. Oh my God, we did it. Should we be really ambitious and say we can get him to 15 by the end of the night?
Let's be ambitious. I think. Oh, see, now it's at 11.
11.
So see, this
oh,
is,
thanks, guys.
This is a possibility.
And by the way, I wouldn't be sitting here pimping his channel if I did the thing. Here's clues. Sorry to anybody who might be retroactively offended. If I have you on and I like drop your link here or there, and I really don't pump it up that much, and I'm like, oh, look, you only got a couple more subs. Whoops. I probably don't endorse your content. If I spam your content all night, I'm like, guys, don't forget to subscribe to it. Guys, sub. Make sure you do that. Let's get this number up and let's set goals for it. It's probably because I actually watched and or believe in what you're doing. So you made me laugh, bro. Like that's straight up. You know, you're real. You're funny. It's cool.
So I actually have another thing to ask you guys. So my series called Action U has, we do 3 videos for each movie. And then we have a 4th video, which is more or less a Hall of Fame induction for kind of like the best action stars. So I'm going to be doing a vote soon for, the first inductee. So if any of you guys have your first kind of ballots, the first ones you think should go in, type them in the comments, or, you know, if you ladies have something to say, you know, I'd like to hear it too. So.
Awesome. Very cool. And Lugnut said he's going to mention your channel on his channel too to get the word out.
I appreciate that.
Lugnut, thank you, sweetie. You're such a sweetheart.
Maybe when if Jeff ever gets here from the High Council, maybe we'll watch through your Action U video and on it. I got one more coming out this week. It's Executive Decision with Kurt Russell. So that'll be the 3rd film, and then the next one will be my Hall of Violence, which is based off of the Demolition Man museum they had in the movies. So
nice.
That'll be cool. Yeah.
I like Captain Ron. You said Kurt Russell, so I just wanted to put that out there that I like Captain Ron. That was a good
I forgot about that movie. Yeah,
it was a good movie.
I haven't seen it in fucking like 10, 15 years.
I know. I haven't seen it like in forever, but I remember that was one of my favorite.
He's in everything. Movies. He's like a cowboy. He's Captain Ron. He's
he really could be in. He's the dad in Sky High. God damn it.
He is. Also, that one with Goldie Hawn where he, she gets him, she gets amnesia and he.
Yes, I saw that.
They made a remake of it and it was real shit. Because they swapped roles in it with the guy that had amnesia.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Of course.
I can't think of the name of it though. I'm so bad with names.
Cody, did you see the message I sent you in the private chat?
Overboard. Thanks, guys. That's it. Overboard. Yes.
Cody, did you see it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. MJ1 Media says currently making a Lethal Weapon film review. #80s. Sounds like you and Cody actually have a lot in common, and maybe you guys should do some film reviewage together. That would be a fun. These guys. MJ1, formerly Mega Jetty 1, so MJ1 Media. Blah 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 blah. He does all sorts of stuff. Terminator, Karate Kid. He is a huge lover of all that, and he's got his own project going on called Blue Shogun. So that's our good friend MJ1 Media over there. And I saw Sage Torres says hello. I have not seen you in a long time. It's so good to see you back here. It's so very, 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 very nice. Alrighty then, cool. So we will revisit Cody's channel many, many, many times to make sure that you are doing the things that I said. I'm like, where did I put the link? I clicked out of it like an idiot, of course. Like,
it's
put
appreciated.
The there. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't click away from them. You're gonna need them.
Yeah, you guys won't be disappointed. We're only just starting this, so hopefully we get some more people in here, and we'll go from there. Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, also, Cody is a white man, so he has Patreon, which means you are actually legally bound to subscribe to his channel unless you live in Evanston, Illinois, where they've approved reparations. In which case,
I'm inherently a piece of shit and a dirtbag, and I accept that.
there you go.
That's okay. Well, admittance is the first step.
Look out for toxic masculinity, though, because even though it may seem like you have a lot in common at first, he will probably try to just run away with you.
That's how it works.
Yeah, that is how it works.
He is a man whore. It's true. He gets
these white men, I swear, you can't with them.
All the same.
No, indeed. It's true.
I'm glad to see that your chat though they like Goldie Hawn, they like Kurt Russell, and I love both of those. You got a good chat.
I do, and
hi, you guys.
We are nerds. We are movie people. We got Raging Rhinos here. What's up? Lugnuts is here. Sweet Pea, of course. Greg Kirby. Ida Steam. I saw Emily was hanging out here with us. Yep, Canadian Spider-Man. Rog Star. I heart you too. This is the best. I chose this acronym for a very good reason because I'm incredibly, incredibly self-oriented. So I was like, well, I'm going to pick a channel description that allows me to do literally everything, and the acronym is
me.
So,
and I'm over here. I just went with Mandy Summers.
I mean, look, it's a great name. So,
well, I wore the wizard on everything else because I didn't have accounts before that.
So tell us a little bit about that.
So yeah, you guys, this is the Wizard Portal of Echoes. This is the second book in the Wizard story.
Yeah. Let people know why are you Wart the Wizard everywhere?
Yes. So I wrote a book called Wart the Wizard. Well, I originally wrote this because I was reading stories to my little girl. And I made up this whole world of Brightmoor where Wart the Wizard lives. And I found Comicsgate and I found out about like indie comics and all of that because I had no idea I could ever make a book. So yeah, I took the stories that I told my little girl and I turned them into a book. This is the second one. Basically, Wart is now a level 1 wizard. He does have a spell. Finally, in the first book, he had no spells. And a big key to this is the fact that in Brightmoor, you don't die. And being a wizard is not that big of a deal. The big deal is having the epic wizard beard. So he's always looking for a wizard beard that he doesn't have. He's always getting made fun of for not having one. So in this story, he has his baby dragon now that he got in book 1. And his baby dragon is not a normal dragon. It doesn't like breathe fire or ice. It's a portal dragon. So every time it sneezes or it burps or anything like that, because it's a baby, it can't control him yet, it makes a portal that Wart goes through. So he's going to go to a lot of different worlds. The best way I can describe it is a little bit like in Super Mario, where you go from, like, there's an ice world and there's a water world, and so he's going to be going to a lot of places like that in this book. But yeah, if you like Shrek and the humor, like where it is all ages, but I did it to where adults could really enjoy it too. So if you like Shrek and stories like that, you are going to absolutely love Wart the Wizard. I pulled in a lot of my online gaming stuff. So there's a lot of references. Like at one point he ninja loots somebody, so he's dressed like a ninja, and there's a lot of gaming references. There are a lot of D&D references. So yeah, definitely check out Wart the Wizard if that is your thing. And we do have the remastered of book 1 too. So if you missed book 1, you can get a better artist version of book 1 that is available, or you can get the big pack and you can get the one I actually drew, and I am no artist, as you can see, the original mine and then what Peter's done with it. So
I don't tell yourself short. You're still been way better than anything I could do. So.
well, thank you.
I love the story. I love how you're able to do this, you know, that they were able to do these things in these modern times where you can just write your own story and produce your own book. It's really amazing to see the kind of things that people create.
It is.
This being one of them, really.
Yeah, it's so fun, you guys. Like I went from being like a stay-at-home mom, housewife, to like now when I fill out forms, I actually put in like a writer, comic book creator. Like you know what I mean? And I know it's a small thing, but that's really, really cool to me to be able to do that. Like
it's incredible. And I mean, it's huge. This stuff is awesome. Wow.
Peter's amazing. He is such a good artist. He really is.
It reminds me with the portals a little bit of like Wreck-It Ralph, of traveling through the sort of video.
Through the right. Yes. And that's, you know, I write by, you know, obviously everybody's influenced by something. So I try when I write to take all the things that have influenced me over my life and add them. That's why you do get a lot of gaming references. There is a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of D&D references because I've always played D&D. I've always been kind of a gamer girl. So yeah, this was just really, really fun. And the fact that it all came from just telling my little girl stories is really cool. Like when I handed her the first one, that was like the coolest moment in the world to me because she never saw it drawn, you know, it's just me telling them to her. So she was able to actually see it with, you know, with that. And I see Lugnuts is saying and creator of Dino Erotica. I have dabbled in the Dino Erotica a little bit as well too.
So we got things. You cover all bases, Mandy.
I do.
Entertainment for all ages. So Wart the Wizard being which is your most family-friendly property.
Oh, absolutely. Everything else, do not buy anything else I have done and try to give it to a child at all.
Certainly, hardcore pornosaur is not for children.
It is not for children. Super Dead is certainly not for children, and nor is Pirate Queen. Keep your away from those ones.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Yeah. I am really into the hardcore pornosaur though. I want some hardcore pornosaur in my life. So here's Pirate Queen. You can immediately see why it is not for children.
Yes.
What?
That's so this is an in-demand campaign right now. So
it is.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
We will actually be closing this one down on April the 2nd, so we can get started on fulfillment with this. The last bit of lettering is being done as we speak. And so, yeah, by the 2nd, it'll be done. And by the 3rd, I will actually have, you know, started the print files and getting everything ready to go to print.
Amazing.
Wow.
Fantastic.
And yeah, this one is honestly, you guys are going to love this one because this is about Ava Bloodstone and her crew. And this one, we are very much poking fun of the state of Star Wars. We are poking fun a lot with Star Trek. It's a very funny, Ava is a lot like, imagine Han Solo with like boobs, I guess. And, you know, she'll use her boobs to get out of issues. You know, if you scroll down, I think it's a little bit further down on one of the pages where she's like, you know, right there, where she's like, look at this, you know, and well, that's not the reaction I thought I was going to get, but that's why there's a giant monster thing behind her, right? So, yeah, they're all like, whoa, you know. So this one is very funny. It's very action-packed. There is not one page really where anybody's sitting around and just talking. It is a constant. And there are so many beautiful women. Clint draws women beautifully. He reminds me of J. Scott Campbell a lot with his art. But yeah, that's
Fun.
you know, there is the Federation is after her. She also has the new bad guy. The Raylos are coming. So yeah, we do a lot of poking fun of Star Wars and stuff like that in a very comedic way. There are a lot of little Easter eggs of things that you're gonna love. We have
You got a nudie cover.
we got a nudie cover. We got a whole nudie kind of tier.
I gotta tell Jeff. Jeff's gonna want to buy your nudie tier for sure.
Yes, we do have a nudie tier available to where you get a extra digital story that is all not safe for work type stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did you check out Jeff's Instagram ever?
I have not. Do I need to?
He posts a lot of his warm-up drawings.
I've heard he can draw one hell of a lady.
That's all his warm-up. So if you guys want to just see like really well-sketched naked women with bushes, big butts, big boobs, yeah.
Why are you buying mainstream comics when you can buy stuff like this? You know,
yeah,
like,
right.
well, buy this. Buy Stealing Solo. Go out there and get this stuff. You know, this is worth. You know, these people put their lives into this kind of stuff. You're getting real stories from these artists. This isn't bullshit. This isn't narratives. This is pure.
Yes.
You know, support the movement. Support the people.
Yes, and in none of the books are there any political propaganda. There is no. It is just a fun story. That's all it is. We don't try to push any narratives or agendas. We just wrote a really, really fun story. So
for this, you have the adult sketch box right here. So I love
yes,
because this is super exciting.
Yes.
No, I didn't want to click on it. I just want to look at it. It's going to keep happening. That's what I'm going to do later. So, where did it go? All right. So you have this whole adult sketch box for it, where you get tons of a million things with it. This seems like a very, very impressive and very impressive, because you get the cover A, the cover B, 5 trading cards, 3 prints, cover C, the art book, and the adult art sketch.
Yes,
That's a pretty nice whole collector's box. Plus, you get the naked pin. That's pretty great.
exactly.
So you have that in the Pirate Queen 1 sketch art box as well, for those who missed out on the first one. But this is not the naked one, so that's not as fun. There we go. There's the Pirate Queen 1 adult art one. That's the fun. That's the one we care about.
That's the one you want. That's the one you want. Get that one.
The boobies. We're going to have to back Mandy's book because there's an adult cover with boobs on it. Yeah. Please, I'm going to show you.
There's no reason to put boobs in Stealing Solo.
There's an adult loot box. Oh my God, this looks like an also super exciting one. You get a cover A, cover B, 5 trading cards, 3 prints, and the cover C. Is that the naked one?
That's the nudie one, yeah. That's and I have seen without the boxes, and I can assure you, Clint draws a really good lady. So yeah. It's quite cold in space. So
you missed Ava Bloodstone trying to distract people with her boobies, but there was a monster, which was more distracting. So
how's it going, Jeff? Nice to meet you, man.
And for you guys that are wanting the nudie stuff, our featured tier, the booty box, is the one that gets you all the goods. You get cover A, cover B, you get the 5 trading cards, you get 3 prints, you get the cover C, which is the not safe for work cover, you get an art book, art sketch, adult art sketch, and then you also get, that's how you get the digital deluxe story, which is 14 pages of extra, but it is it's the goods. That's the one you want if you want all the goodies.
If you're looking for an Easter present for the kids, there it is, guys. That's what you want right there.
That's the one. So here's what you guys are going to do, right? You guys are going to go, and the Americans, at least, sorry, Cody, you're going to get this check, right? And you're just going to siphon off just $550 of that, right? You're just going to boom, right?
It's all for a good cause. Like
200 of that's going to go right here, right? And then, of course, 200 of that has got to go to the most important place ever.
Or though they could just get that and then go right over and do the same thing with Steel and Solo and get like the biggest tier that.
But that's what the other 350 is for, right? So $200.
To refresh.
Oh no!
You haven't watched this number jump. Ready?
This is gonna be exciting, right?
Let's do it. Do it.
There it goes.
Boom. There you go.
Oh man, that's what his highlights
Yeah,
like that.
it's
Holy
been a nice.
shit!
Yeah, the High
It's
Council.
been a night.
People,
Okay.
People are really happy with the High Council.
So you got your
Congratulations! That's so
Thank you.
awesome.
It's awesome, man.
So you go 200 on Mandy's box, right? You take that True Fitty. So Mandy's box only costs $200, guys. It's
I'm
okay.
going. Why y'all selling me so cheap?
But Jeff's box is only
200?
Look.
No, ma'am. I'm at least 15. You get this amazing conversation as well.
Jeff's
But you got to
box-
pay for my dinner.
We gotta say, you cannot deny that Jeff has a bigger box.
That is true.
But and so hop over to Jeff's, get the Ultimate Collector's Edition with all the custom packaging and fun stuff that it's gonna come in,
and then
et cetera, et cetera.
yeah,
Buy
and then-
2, buy 3, buy 4.
Yeah.
Spend your entire stimulus check on
Give your
just
whole family that for Christmas. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
on Mandy and Jeff's projects. Just a whole stimulus check on all
I should
these
create a
things.
stimulus package tier where it's the cost of the stimulus package, and you get everything, and then I'll just like call you on the phone and we'll have long discussions about each book. Like we'll sit and we'll talk about like okay. So my thought process when we're at the airstrip kidnapping him was, the Rocketeer.
Gotta do the Jeff. Gotta do the Jeff
I think
Lucas
that
thing.
would sell. That would sell.
Oh look, I should do that as a
Somebody would, but of course, at my luck, if I tried something like that, I would just get a breather, and I'd be like, "So yeah, let me tell you about." That's what I would get, and then I'd be like, "Well, fuck, I got a breather. Damn it." That'd be my luck.
Seems good. I'm gonna adjust the light since Jeff's darker than me. Oh, that light's not on. That's why you're in the
I'll get
dark.
her on.
Yeah, I can get away with this one because I just
tell me I can't do something because of the color of my skin.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you.
That is what you just told him.
I just very
That happened.
cancel me, Jeff. Please cancel me. I feel
Oh,
dirty
don't
now.
worry.
I'm the white male. I'm supposed to be that.
Oh, Jeff, you'll have to tell me what you think of our names when you come back in. Yeah, I'm really proud of them.
He didn't notice either.
What? No, but he will be really proud of them when he does.
Low, and I was like, oh, isn't this name Cody? But I didn't know what this was.
Read it close, more closely.
That's how you say it in the in Asian there, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. So Runs with Phantom says, "Hey y'all, mindless menace. That's us.
Yeah.
We are the mindless mob. We are proud. We are strong." Please read these notes again.
See something wrong. Holy fucking Wu Ti Lo.
We too.
Or We Too Low. Sorry.
Yeah.
Isn't that from that news anchor
Yes.
thing? I love. We should watch that tonight.
That was the best. This was the best news hack ever. Somebody
I remember that.
put
That
on.
was so funny.
Oh, we have the names of the crew and the people involved in one. And the fucking news anchor reads these fucking names out. There was one other one. There was.
Oh, wait a minute. It was hacked? I thought it was real.
Holy poop.
Those were not their actual names.
Oh, no, now I'm
The
frozen.
broadcast was real, but yeah, the information was
Yep.
not solid. I don't think. Yeah.
It was. She thought she was reading real names. It was a real news broadcast. She thought it was real. Those names were not real. The real names.
I would have done the same thing.
Right.
I would have.
Do so many ridiculous things.
Yeah. Susan wanted to be primetime anchor until that happened.
She's okay.
Due to lack of words.
Only her name.
She's just, I mean, it's like a Ron Burgundy situation, right?
Mhm.
She just reads what you put in front of her.
What's written?
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
I feel like people in that situation. I feel like people in that situation who aren't Ron Burgundy are just like they're worried so much about pronouncing the Asian right. They're like, is this right or not? That they just end up they'll say anything. That's
The career is on the line.
They're so worried about
Mhm.
about the offending people part that you can actually get them to do the stupidest things. That's one of my favorite, wasn't it? I was like Nancy Pelosi or someone like that. It was like, oh yes, the great Latino holiday of Cinco de Mayo. Like, bitch, that's a Mexican holiday. You were so scared of saying the word Mexican that you said something even stupider. Mexican is not a bad word. They live here. We're in LA. There's like 1,000 of them in this neighborhood. That's just a fact. It's not it's really a low estimate.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
racism.
conservative.
It's just factual.
It's the world.
Yeah.
People from Mexican origin live by the dozens.
Or just people from Mexico.
People who like literally came here from Mexico yesterday live in, this neighborhood. So.
And I'm sure they assume you're going to fuck up the pronunciation of words and such. They're not going to be like, they're going to be perfect whenever they say anything in our language. Like, no.
I've had more people, uppity about screen name mispronunciation than I've had like real names. Like people are way more protective. They're like, I gave myself that name. You got to get it right. I can't pronounce my Dutch last name.
The best ones are the couple of guys where like I feel the worst about having repeatedly fucked up. Those are always the ones who feel cool about. Like Damaj everybody has a story about the 3 months it took them to learn how to say Damaj correct.
Yeah, Demon Genie.
Yep.
Demon Genie.
Demon Genie for a long time. Yeah.
Demon Genie on Mandy's channel. I like that. It's nothing will beat Caesar Jorpin, Mario Japan.
By the way,
God,
Mandy,
that was just Anna.
That stream on your channel the other day was awesome. Thanks for having us.
Oh no! Thank you guys for coming. It was so awesome hanging out with y'all.
It was great.
Was fun.
A lot of fun too. I wish the other guy had the internet connections.
Wyatt.
Wyatt. I'll call him.
Yeah.
I wish he didn't have the internet connections or issues because he was cool too.
He's just. So much fun. It was no problem. It was so sweet. What? Was that a bottle? Who's dropping bottles? Cody.
So.
Cody, that deer caught headlights look was great.
I didn't do nothing now.
Oh, that's funny.
Are we hitting those thumbs up button for Mindless Entertainment? Are we over the?
Yes.
Let's find out.
Are we over the 100? Come on, we only got 20 left. We got 80 likes, 59 people watching. Come on, hit that thumbs up button.
Why are you watching it? Why are you watching if you're not liking? What's going on?
Oh, I missed the super chat from Matt G. Oh my god.
Oh no.
It was horrible. Let me Mandy's gonna have to read this one.
Matt G for $2. Thank you so much, Love Bug. Like, oh my god, by Mandy's buck as F.
Like,
thank you, Matt. Such a sweetheart.
My endorsement. So all of those links, by the way, in case you didn't know, are in the chat. I also put your guys' YouTubes and your Twitters there, so everybody has links. Also, Cody, just make him make graphics for you. He makes amazing ones for me. Make them for you.
Yeah,
too.
dude, I've seen your stuff. Awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Every time you send it to Jesse, we look through the stuff.
You missed it, by the way. We did the dive. We went through the history of the Force Biz t-shirt, including watching through the video where I showed everybody the different faces they could vote on while I sang My Heart Will Go On in the background.
I feel like yours was way more fun than me.
It's going to get copyrighted now. You watch.
Jeff, do you wear the Force Jizz shirt too? Do you have one that you wear around?
We should get you one.
Why does he not have one, Jesse? Oh my gosh.
So we were discussing, though, that I should license out the Jizzing Force shirt and so that anybody can make their own with their face on it. And then I should do one where it's me, Mandy, and Mary.
We could also just start a thing where people can buy a shirt where they submit a photo to you.
No.
And we can charge a premium where I'll make the design happen and then take a cut.
Buy your own Force Jizz shirt.
Buy your own Force Jizz shirt.
Press 1 in the chat if this is a thing you guys want. If you guys want us to start an opportunity where you can insert yourself or anybody you know onto a Force Jizz shirt.
You'll be fully responsible for the resolution of your own photo. They will not be edited or changed. That will be on you. You will be cut out properly, placed in the Force Jizz with the proper effect.
I should do that as a giveaway and live it.
Do it.
You guys all need to go follow me there, by the way, because I don't know if you know this. Like, YouTube is just the thing I do for fun now. I am a streamer on Live It now because it treats me right and is good to me. And Live It's some bullshit. So all I do now, actually, like the funniest thing, this is how it always goes, right? I was a fencing referee a USA fencing referee for so many years, treated like garbage to the point where I finally said, "Fuck you all. I do not want to pursue my international license anymore. You have no power over me anymore because I don't want this thing that you've held over my head for so many years. Fuck you guys." And as soon as I did that, as soon as I was like, "Don't give me this anymore," I then suddenly got put in charge of like other things. I got a lot more power than I ever had and immediately became more valuable to them than they were to me. And I was like, oh, that's hilarious. So then YouTube treats me like a horribly abusive boyfriend. So I say, fuck you, YouTube. I found a sexier guy with better abs, and I'm keeping him forever. And so YouTube has just been fun. Like, honestly, YouTube still treats me like garbage. I'm full on shadow ban. Like, I had to put out a video, got a nice bump within a day, had immediately snapped back to the exact number of subs that I live at now. And that's my life on YouTube. And so when I said, fuck you, YouTube, I started putting together these awesome Tuesday streams. Now every Tuesday stream has cool guests, is fun. I get to meet new people. I get to have a good time. It's awesome.
As it should be, right?
Right, exactly. And yes, Greg, I was a bug, a freaking skeeter hawk that's like as big as my freaking head's over here, just like, no, I don't play skeeter hawk games, so we're not doing that.
Those things are scary. Also,
they're I know they don't bite. I know they don't do anything, but they're big and they're flying around in front of my face. And no,
the big one.
Not a fan.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not like afraid of bugs, but I also don't like them. So
yeah, exactly. I just
today. The reason why I don't like doing outdoor shit is because Cincinnati is like a swamp in the summer. There's mosquitoes everywhere.
Yeah, true story.
Runs with that here too.
Runs with Fandom says, I suggest next year we put on a fandom Seder. We could stream a reading of the Haggadah and get wasted together. All tribe and Goya Menace welcome. That would be really fun, actually. The way I'd want to do it is just host one somewhere physical and be like, all right, if you can make it here, cool. If not, we'll stream it. So
Runs with Phantoms, thanks for all the support over on the High Council, too. I appreciate it, man.
And thank you for reminding me that I need to shop for Passover.
That would be so fun. Doing a live reading somewhere and then streaming it in case people can't go. That would be awesome.
So everybody wants the opportunity to put their face or the face of someone they know on a Force Jizz t-shirt. So thank you for that business idea. That's happening.
I like that idea.
No, Seder would be cool. The thing is, I run a mean Seder. I run an awesome Seder. It's fun. Like, you learn shit about Judaism and the point of Passover, but it's also hilarious and very not politically correct for no reason. Because there's no reason it needs to be politically correct, but there's also no reason it shouldn't. It should have to be. So lots of yelling, lots of swearing, lots of graphic language. Just imagine just like a mindless entertainment live stream, but with significantly more Hebrew. It's pretty much
that poster behind you keeps messing with me because I think it's like a window.
Oh,
because it's just the way it looks, it's like a window, and I keep thinking, wow, it sure is pretty out there. And then I realize again, and I've done it like 8 times now, and I keep going back to that's a fucking poster, Mandy. Quit.
Sure,
it's not.
Watch out for the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, just like sitting there, I was like, is that a fucking T-Rex outside?
I'm just running around.
That cowboy man needs help.
By the way, what I'm probably going to end up doing, since my YouTube channel is never going to hit 50,000, originally at 50,000, I have another one of these. So I went 2 days in a row to the Universal 25th anniversary Jurassic Park bullshit thing because I love Universal and Jurassic Park. And they just gave these away for free. They're now worth like over $100 apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, I just have a second one though. So I'm just going to give it away at some point. So I don't know if I don't. What I might just do though is, as Live It grows, I might just give it away for something on Live It instead. Yeah. So go follow me over there. I posted that link in the chat. I'll do it again, guys. I'm streaming there 5 days a week. It's just way more fun. It's way better.
Live It's real easy. You just press buttons on the stream, and that's all you do. And apparently, it gives her stuff, and there you go. That's all you do.
True.
That's not, dude. Are they as anal about playing music and copywritten stuff?
No, they're 0% anal about all of that.
Really?
Oh my God. It's amazing. Their whole thing is like, it is your responsibility to make sure you have the copyrights for the things you're doing. Mm-hmm. That's it. The end. Have at it, kids.
That sounds so much better.
The only thing I have ever gotten in trouble for doing ever was I was driving and streaming. I didn't realize that's just a huge no-no for them, period.
That honestly, that does, it makes sense. Just because you can do it doesn't mean some idiot isn't going to see you do it and think, oh, I can do it too. And they're looking like fucking Mr. Magoo trying to stream and drive at the same time, you know?
So I'm cool with that one. It's like, all right, whatever. But yeah, I've said things. I've said many things. I cover songs constantly. I play just music that I totally have the right to use all the time. And it's wonderful. It's a magical haven of happiness where everything makes sense and is logical. It's like, oh, if you do these things also when you just apply to be a contracted streamer, they're like, here's your contract, do an orientation, do these orientations, great. Here's an agent. They'll like give you advice and tell you to do which events to do. Do these events, you'll get cash prizes. You might get flown to Vegas, like for a weekend in Vegas. It's fun. It's like if you were actually being rewarded correctly for live streaming. It's really amazing.
That sounds freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to make an account over there.
Yeah, talk to me. We'll talk after the show. I'll give you all the download, and that's also gaming is a thing over there too, Cody. They do have it if you have. Apparently, it does take a lot of. They say obviously you need this. You want to make sure you have the juice to be streaming and playing through your device and all that. But they do have an OBS option for contracted streamers. So
that is freaking awesome.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna definitely check that out.
Always looking for alternate platforms, really, with YouTube the way they are, as you said.
Exactly.
You can find somewhere else.
It's they keep changing the rules and they don't really specify them very well because it's like it applies for some people and it doesn't apply for other people. So if you're just kind of caught in the middle, you don't really know what's allowed and what's not allowed. And, once you start, it doesn't matter before you're monetized, but once you get monetized, you get a little bit more like, well, I don't want to lose my channel. It took me forever to get here. So yeah, you get a lot of that too. And they won't tell you, like you literally don't know. Somebody can do the exact same thing on a channel at the exact same time and it's cool for them, but then yours gets taken down and it's like, what?
I had my stream struck down midstream over copyright for sharing one of my own videos from the same channel that I was currently streaming from.
Oh my gosh.
And the video was just one of my rant videos, just me talking. There's literally nothing copywritten in it whatsoever. Just fucking me saying words. Also, what's up, Sean Firebird? Woo!
Thanks for stopping by the High Council too, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube is such bad business, man. It's a bad partner to have. Like if you're in business with YouTube, like you get fucked over by these guys. They're always looking to undercut you, take your money from you.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you ever get in business with them? So you're always looking for the other platforms too. Exactly. Problem is like the exposure everywhere else is really is great.
Nope. Yeah, it's smaller. I mean, not as many people haven't gotten fed up yet in the numbers that would need to. And then everybody would have to decide on one platform and stick to it, which is exactly what happened with Twitter is everybody was kind of done with their bullshit. But, half your people are over on Minds, half of them are over here, half of them are here. And it's like we didn't work together to find one that works. So now we're everywhere.
Well, we can start this movement right now.
We can.
Obviously, we need our YouTube. We're going to live it. Obviously, we need our YouTubes. It's good. It's still good for produced content and stuff like that. It's better for if you want to upload like produced videos, whatever, etc. But live streaming content, spoken, just commentary style content, etc. Anything live stream based is awesome over there. There's also definitely a much better scene for musicians. Anybody wanted to do that, feature that. Nice. Also, just better opportunities. You want to do a live stream and just have fucking background music without being worried about being copy struck. Just immediately increase the ambiance of your stream by having background sounds.
And everyone's so positive over there.
It is. It's super positive.
James Baker and Sweep here there all the time.
Constantly.
Everyone's having a good time. Somebody built that house or whatever.
Yeah. So there's things. Shit. It's great because it's interactive on both sides. So there's these level up gifts that you can give. So everything's here's a quick introduction to Live It for everybody. Then we'll get back to you guys. So you can send gifts, right? Everything is commoditized in baby coin. That's your commodity. You can send it to people, so you can buy it with real money, like in a video game or something, and use it to send gifts to streamers and do things, interact with streamers. And as a streamer who then receives baby coin, who you can also buy it with your money and send to other people, and that is different from the coin that you then receive. It's magic. It works somehow. other people then can send it to you, and then if you are a contracted streamer, you then can turn those baby coin at the end of the month into real coin for your monies. TJ Zaker builds houses as a basketball team. True story.
You are a baller, James.
If you're supporting a streamer, you get your baby coin person. You have these level up gifts. All right. Yes, they're digital gifts, Kirby. So you buy a bunch of them, and then you can level up your gifts. So like the first time that D. James Baker sent me the basketball, he's just a little dude trying to do a layup with a basketball or something. As he sent enough of these, now he's got like a whole team playing, and now he's got like a whole team, 2 teams playing each other, got a full basketball game going. So it's fun ways for you as the streamer. Like it's like super chatting with super stickers, but way cooler. You're leveling up your gift. You can send gifts that do like full filters over the screen. You can do ones that put filters on the streamer.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool. So you can do ones where it's like, oh, if you hold up the victory sign, it'll do something special. You know, there's like jackpot ones too, where you can like do a certain amount, and like maybe your streamer will get a small amount, or maybe you'll hit a jackpot and your streamer will get 20,000 coins all at once, which is a lot. So it's like there's ways that get your adrenaline, like it's very addictive. It's almost like a game, but it's just live streaming. And there's the most basic thing you can do is just send people snacks too. You don't even need any money to do it. You can send people like 6 snacks per stream, and the last one you send, and the 7th one is like this 10-pack snack. And it's just a basic, simple thing you do. But as your streamer that you follow accrues snacks, they get a higher base achievement score. You level Snackland, you get a higher base achievement score. What's the achievement score? Great. The achievement score starts fresh at every stream. So it's not like YouTube. Oh, you have 8,000 bajillion followers. Every time you stream, YouTube automatically drives every traffic to you because you're God. But someone with 8 followers, fuck you. You're gonna be. No one new is gonna find your ass while you're streaming.
Right.
That's
right.
Sure. Live it. Okay. Everyone at the everyone starts at 0, and it's to build up from there. You stream enough hours in the month. And the thing is, beginning of every month, you start at 0. You got to put the time in and the work in. So as the beginning of the month starts, you got to re-earn all those accolades. Yes, if you have a bigger channel with more followers, you'll do that more quickly. But you got to re-earn all that stuff. Everyone has the same chance. You level up in snacks. Great. That achievement score now starts at 4,000 instead of 0. You start hitting that 10, 20,000 point with achievement score. Now you move up the hot page, the suggested list, the whatever, the front page thing. You move up there. Now new traffic comes through. Now you get new followers, etc. So it's all and there in 5 minutes, basically, I explained to you the basic bare bones how this thing works, and it is that transparent and that obvious. And
that sounds so much like creator friendly. That sounds a lot better. And Sketch, I feel you, dude. I like the theme to Welcome Back Kotter too. I too want to sing the Welcome Back Kotter theme, but they won't let me. YouTube's like, Manizzo, my name, you ain't singing Welcome Back Kotter here. I saw him in a porno.
Gabe Kaplan?
Kotter, yeah.
Fucking ew.
Well, I swear it had to have been him. I was a kid, so I don't know I found.
Did he have the 70s fro still? Did he have a fro?
Did, yes, it was the big fro and stuff. Yes. And it
better have been a parody. It better have been a parody.
I don't know. It looked just like him. I still to this day swear that it was Kotter. They didn't do the music, and it wasn't like he was like the boss, and like the secretary was just fucking up everything, so he had to give it to her. But so it wasn't like school, like Kotter. But I mean, I was going to ask if
John Travolta was in it too.
No, but he should have been. That would have made it better.
Oh, so I got to remind you guys to keep ruining Cody's metrics, by the way. I was praising Cody about how his first video view has more views than subs. That's now wrong, because that first video, unless the first video view has gone up, it's tied now. So that is now incorrect.
He's at 13 now?
Yeah, 13 subs, 13 views.
Yay, we're going to hit that 15.
We are. We started at 8. And we got to 10 pretty quick, so we ambitiously moved up to 15. Nice. I think we're going to hit it today.
Wait,
yeah, I think we're going to do it.
Quick. I'll be number 14.
I appreciate it.
Oh,
yay! We're waiting for you because we are going to take a look at one of your videos, Cody, here. Even though you're just an absolute nobody on YouTube.
I appreciate it. I do recommend the recent one I posted though, the Star Wars one.
Okay.
Probably be the most interesting to watch out of all of them. I mean, you can probably the best one, I'd say.
The Dirty Rotten sequels one?
Let us do it. What I was saying though is, even though you're a complete nobody, I'll probably still get my video. Be prepared, everyone, for this stream to get just struck down immediately for copyright reasons. Even though you're not even monetized or anything like that. Don't worry. This is how as Mandy says, the rules apply differently to everybody.
Yeah, there's not one set of rules. It's who you are.
Exactly.
And yeah, then the rules are different. Ron Jeremy, how did he become a porn star? I don't get it. I mean, no, I get it, but
I don't want to get it. I don't want to get it.
I get it.
I do.
I mean, he only had the one thing going for him, is all I'm saying.
An entire career off that one thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big thing, but it was still only one thing.
Let's get crazy here. All right, let's assume that Cody's good at his job and is going to entice people so much with this, what we're going to watch, that we're going to get all the way to 25 subscribers tonight. What do you guys think? Can we do it?
I think it could happen.
I believe.
Take a look at my crappy little channel. Ain't too bad, you know.
Ain't too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's see. 40 Rotten sequels. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here.
It's hard to say what hasn't already been said about The Last Jedi. It's the film solely responsible for fracturing the Star Wars fandom, damaging the brand, and derailing the sequel trilogy. What's worse is the pathetic response from the studio to any sort of fan feedback. About fears that Lucasfilm painted all detractors with a broad brush. Critiques of Rose Tico or Rey were met with accusations of sexism and bigotry. You'd be called toxic for any opinion you wouldn't find us at StarWars.com. And hell, even the director of the film called the fans man babies. The keyboard warriors at Lucasfilm are a tough bunch, constantly looking down on us from a pile of made-up their own bullshit and unsold merchandise. That is one great pile of shit. This is a company so politically motivated. They don't just gawk at negative fan opinions. No. They attack positive ones too. Take Star Wars Theory, for example. This guy never starts any shit. He's been nothing but respectful towards this company. And on a live stream for Mandalorian, he got a little teary when Luke Skywalker showed up. He's got an emotional connection towards the character. He went through some shit as a kid, and Luke was kind of there, so to speak. And what did he get in return? Nothing but chirps from the birds at Lucasfilm. Feelings aren't for sharing. Unless you're a clown with a private Twitter, then you can be a toxic, contrarian dickhead without repercussions. That isn't until somebody turns the lights on, you'll go fucking scatter like a bunch of cockroaches. But I guess I get snarky with customers too. They didn't read my woke trash. Thought having a pet rock character was dumb as fuck. I imagine it must be frustrating being part of Lucasfilm's story group and not having a shred of creativity. But you're not alone, because you'll be in a think tank full of other unimaginative people, always patronizing their audience with out-of-touch nonsense that appeals only to those in their bubble. No wonder their work is as dry and dull as a public service announcement. Can you blame them for getting so defensive? They know they don't deserve to be there. They're more than aware of the superior talent that is looking to take their jobs. KK can't protect their mediocrity forever. That's also probably why they dislike Favreau and get buttered by The Mandalorian. They don't want the mouse to see how lucrative it can be to listen to the fans and not the woke actors within the industry.
All right. I don't want to. Obviously, everyone has to go over there and watch the rest of it to give you the watch. And let me be the first to like this. So there you go. It's an excellent. I mean, look, what better way to start into the Fandom Menace than with a review of The Last Jedi?
Got to. It's almost like the first thing you got to do.
Exactly. I'm having a problem with that video, though. Just one. How are you sitting there with that steering wheel in front of you, and at no point did you ever grab it and pretend like you're driving or nothing? Because I would not be able to stop myself. I would be like,
I mean, he's right there now, and
it's just, and he ain't messing with it at all.
Well, it's because it's connected to nothing. I know I'm not driving anything, so it's like,
well, now you have to play with it though.
That would be my shit if I was sitting in front of one of those. My whole thing.
car video, your favorite, right?
Car video.
Every video is a car video on my channel.
No
yeah.
claps for exactly. No clapping. Car video is fine. We just do not clap. We don't clap for car videos on my channel. Nope. It's legal to clap for car videos. Good.
Yeah. Greg Kirby, Cody needs a monster trunk honker. Yes, he does.
He does.
Truck honker.
Or if nothing else, just go buy like a clown horn or something so you can, you
Like
know,
a
while you're.
kid's bike horn or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like a little bike horn. You could put little streamers hanging
Ching,
down
ching,
off
ching,
of it.
ching, ching. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Old lady basket.
You need to blink. You need to pimp that rod, boy.
Yeah.
Look at you. You see, ain't no pimping going on at all with that rod. I would fuck with that. That's why I don't have one, because I wouldn't stop messing with it the entire
I got a couple things of bling. I mean, I got a little car here. I got Boba Fett chilling out down here. I make a couple things going.
Okay, all right.
I could use a couple things, sure.
Nothing like us. We have everything you need and then some. Would you guys like to nosh on some Hummintashen?
Or how about some chocolate-covered strawberries?
I'm good with the strawberries. I don't know what that first thing she offered was.
Hummintashen. They're triangle cookies. It's a Jew thing. And if you can clean it up with some papes.
Are they good? Are they
They're
sweet?
delicious.
Yeah.
They're like sugar cookies with fruit filling.
Oh, well, I need some of that. Yeah, I'll take that.
Well,
That sounds delicious.
If you're an adventurous eater, have some ranch.
Ranch! It's like ketchup and ranch rolled into one.
Oh, hell no.
You can
Hell
even use your little cup as your cranch dipper.
Oh,
Toxic masculinity, fur cover on the steering wheel. Yes,
I don't want a glass full of that, but I would like a glass full.
I will do that.
I like Tropicana.
Breakfast time is over. It's time to get to work. Let's draw something today.
I got some I just bought new coloring books off Amazon. I got this one and I got this one because I've been coloring my Prismacolors a lot. I've been practicing my coloring. See, I did this one last night. It's not great, and you can't see it very good because it's green, but
That's pretty.
I've been a coloring.
That's cool. I was drawing. I don't draw, but I was drawing. Let me make thing. Yeah, I should. But I was drawing a little bit, and I drew pancake. So,
Oh,
that was.
Oh, trouble.
Oh,
Trouble.
Pancake, you can just tell how bad he is just by his face. You can just tell right from his face.
It's like a wanted poster, man. You know he's in trouble.
Yeah.
it does look like a one.
That's the next shirt right there.
Shut up!
I drew this.
You know what? No way.
I would hit you with this, but this is one that goes into the collector's box. I can't. These
Fuck
are
you.
valuable.
Shut up. Oh wait, let's see if you guys recognize the person I drew that one
that
time.
drawing's legit great. Everyone's gonna recognize it right away.
Let's see. Let me find it.
And I use Prisma Sweet Pea. I use same as Jesse. I use Prismacolors. I use Derwent's for skin tones. That's so good.
Yeah.
I love it.
Anyone recognize him?
Is
that Nathan Fillion?
It is.
Right away. Told you. She's got a lot of drawings in there, and they're good because she talks to me about stuff. We work through stuff. But she drew that one day on her own, and I was like, "Wow, that's great, Jess." He's like, "Don't do anything else to it. Just leave it as it is." And she's just like, "It's no big deal." But that's the one, and I go, "Wow," because you had drawn like something 2 days before, and I was like, "This doesn't even look like the same person." So,
I just my favorite one ever. It's in the other notebook. Is the I drew a face. I was like, I just tried to draw a face. And Jeff was like really sweet about it. He was like, "Oh yeah, you did these things really, really well. Here's a couple pointers about what to do next and this and that." I was like, "Okay." So I took his pointers and I did them. And I was like, "Oh yeah, this is way, way better." And then I flipped back to see the old one and I burst out laughing. I was like, "How were you nice about this? This looks fucking retarded."
Yeah, shading and hands are my kryptonite, man. When I try to draw hands, it just looks combobulated. Like the rest of it look perfect. Hands just
hands are so horrible. I didn't buy it, but I almost did. They had these little posable hands you can buy and I keep thinking I need to get one, but then I don't. But I need one.
Hey, I got advice for if you're ever looking for good hand videos. A guy named David Finch who works at DC Comics was really good.
Yes.
Videos. His how to draw videos in general are wonderful. Like I can't endorse them enough. I picked up a couple of things from him, and I'm just like, oh shit, pieces are coming together even quicker.
I gave up drawing during high school. Once I learned that shading was a thing, and I had to shade my drawings. Never even got close to being able to do it. So
shade. You know what you do? You draw an arrow and you go to the colorist. This is the light source, and they do it for you.
Yeah, I hope everybody can keep a secret. But in grade 9, I actually had my mom do the shading on one of my projects because I could not do it myself. So.
Aww.
Well, that's why you can't do it, because she did it for you, so you never had to learn how to do it yourself.
I was gonna fail it. I did it like 6 times. I couldn't get it right. It looked like shit every time. And then I started getting like worse at drawing the actual shapes themselves. So instead of like an actual oval, it'd be like, instead of a ball, it'd be an actual like oval, like an egg shape, and triangles would become different shapes. Yeah, it wasn't good.
That's sad. Oh my goodness, Arthur Brown, the Bikini Kodiak, you're over here too. Hi, Arthur. I love saying his name. His is one of my favorite to say because it's so long. And it's such a long name. Hi.
I just love that you're one listener, the ETEP guy.
Oh,
it's just a weird sounding name.
It's
it just
just
sounds
his name
so
backwards.
cool. It sounds so cool, though. It just rolls off the tongue really nicely.
For me. I actually don't know how to pronounce his real last name. I just know how to pronounce his screen name. So if I go Etep Wakoyan or just call him Pete, it's like I got to.
There you go.
Theodore. I just know him as this.
That's so funny.
Hang out with him. He's gonna be.
I'm excited. I love that. I just love that. It just sounds so cool. Hitting a super chats. Runs with Phantoms. Thank you. Says OMFG. If you host the Seder in person, I will totally go. I'm right here in SoCal. Nice. I'd be thrilled and honored to help pay for it. Runs with Phantoms. If we do that, you will definitely be invited. And I would love to have you help out with all that. We got to stick together, obviously. Passover's the best.
We get to with the gefilte fish recipe, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're tweaking it this year. We're not doing
garlic and salt. 2 things I said to you last week. It's garlic and salt.
So it'll just become regular fish cakes. It'll be good this year. Runs with Phantoms knew what those were immediately. Leftover Heyman cookies from Purim. And because I said Heyman, he said, boo! Heyman. It's a Jew thing. Purim is the best holiday. Purim is the holiday of like they just went to Philly and they went up to the nosebleed section, which, by the way, as a child in Philly, you grow up thinking the nosebleed section is called that, not because of the altitude, but because people get punched in the nose because it's all the cheap seats where all the drinkers are and where they fight. Literally, that's what everyone in Philly thinks it is. I can still point to people from Philly and be like, and tell them this, and they'll be like, wait, that's not why it's called the nosebleed? Like, adult people. It's hilarious. It's anyway. So what was I saying? Point is, Purim is the holiday where it's just everyone gets to act like that. Like in my book of how to be Jewish, literally called the Jewish Home Advisor, it says in the Talmud, which is the script that tells you how to. It's the script about how to read the Torah and whatnot. Anyway, for this festival that you have for Purim, it tells you to ply yourself with wine until you can no longer recognize the difference between the words "Praise be Mordecai" and "Cursed be Haman." So that literally, the Torah, the Megillah tells you to get fucked up and pass out. The end.
Sorry, where do I sign up for this?
I like that. I like that.
Oh, yeah, and Passover, the super sacred one that's coming up, you have to drink 4 glasses of wine. 2 of them happen before the meal, and they're supposed to be, if you're traditional, they're supposed to be very full glasses of wine.
And we were very traditional people.
Very, very traditional.
Yeah? Do you do the fasting and stuff too?
No, I just do the honest. Oh, actually, no. Yes, I do fast for Yom Kippur. I don't do
Yom Kippur. Yeah. I
don't do the chametz or anything for that. When we say serious, we're serious about the drinking part. No, I don't do kosher. I don't do the chametz. I just like the traditional elements of it. So I love doing the seder, singing the prayers, all of that stuff. But I'm not particularly religious. I have
gotcha. Just the high holidays and stuff. Type thing.
Holidays, Passover, and actually, we're gonna throw it out for Tu B'Shvat one of these years just for fun.
The trees.
Yeah, I really just have this burning desire to throw down for Tu B'Shvat just because.
You should.
Why not? Yeah.
Why not, right?
But yeah, high holidays, Hanukkah, Passover, Purim,
Good times.
whatever.
Or at least teach dummies like me who don't know what any of this stuff is, right? Like,
there you go.
I'm fairly ignorant to it too. I just watch a lot of the Marvelous Miss Maisel, and I've seen a lot of Fran Drescher, and I've seen the characters, but in the South, it's pretty much Baptist as far as the eye can see. Baptist. So
you would have loved my friend Max Einfeld, who was Max Einfeld, who was on last week. He repped back in the day. He was a manager for a lot of the Borscht Belt comedians back in the day, and now he's become a stand-up comedian himself as an older guy, and he's like that. He's this flamingly gay Jewish man who's hysterical. He is so fun. Here, Super Chats. Kobe Borgo Home says, Mandy, where is your delightful accent from?
Thank you. I'm from Georgia. I'm pretty close to the Alabama state line. So, yeah, this is West Georgia.
Georgia, Bama.
You don't say.
Georgia, Bama.
Runs with Phantom says, Haman tried to persuade the Persian emperor to genocide the Jews, so we hanged him and made him into a cookie. Accurate. Oh, not only did we hang him, we hanged all 7 of his sons, by the way. It is unclear how old I don't remember how old they all were or how guilty they all were, but yeah, straight up, we're like, Haman, you were so bad. Not only are we killing you, we are removing your bloodline. You are done. There are no more Haman babies.
Now y'all eat delicious fruit-filled cookies that are named after.
There's a bunch of reasons. He had this 3-quarter hat, so we just make fun of that. Nita's little.
So you guys canceled him. We canceled him.
We straight up fucking canceled Haman.
And turned him into a cookie.
Yeah, and we eat him. Look.
His cookie sounds delicious.
There's like Christ, body of Christ stuff. We just eat our enemies. We just murder our enemies and eat their hats in funny cookie shapes.
Very Conan the Barbarian.
Some Klingon shit right there.
Yeah. Resident Phantom says YouTube actually censors me from spelling the name of my own tribe. Dude, right? Fuck you, YouTube. Jew is a bad word on YouTube. You cannot. Anytime I put the word Jew in a title or description of a video or a keyword, it gets flagged. Yeah. Jew is a bad word on YouTube, which makes me angry. Which is the reason why I'm on Live It, guys. Go follow me there. It's way better.
But you are Jewish. You can't call yourself.
Nope, apparently not. Can't talk about Judaism. Way too.
Algorithm is just dog shit, man. It doesn't even work.
I bet I could make Southern Baptist in mine and I'd get away with it. I bet they'd let me.
Yeah, probably. I don't think they have a problem with that. But yeah, no, Jew, no, it's still a bad word. But no, totally, anti-Semitism is dead in this country, and that's the funniest one to me. It's the SJWs, the people who invented being oppressed. I'm like, no, actually, we didn't invent being oppressed. Everyone who oppressed us for thousands and thousands of years invented us being categorically oppressed. And y'all are the ones going, now you guys aren't oppressed. Like, bitch, please. We invented being obsessed with being oppressed before you guys did it. So, fuck you.
Right?
And, yeah.
Crazy.
Some bullshit. I call it bullshit. Runs also said the tribe really knows how to party. That is true. No wonder Captain Chokeout hooked up with them for a night in Palm Springs.
Ooh. I want to go to Palm Springs. Sounds nice.
It's pretty nice.
We drove by.
Yeah, we drove by. I went there. I worked a catering event there once, which was cool because they paid us to be on the bus, like for the time spent on the bus to get out there since it's like hours away. They were like, yeah, you guys can totally do that.
How cool is that?
Probably right now. It should be all right. No, it should be good. I changed my internet connection. I think this one was being fuckety, but we'll see. Jury Nitpicker says, Renrut. That's my name backwards. Sounds like an STD. I've got a bad case of Renrut on my schmeckle. See, FML. I hate being dyslexic. I blame Judaism or whatever. Hi, guys. Sounds like you're a stand-up comedian, Jury Nitpicker. I mean, you're Jewish, so odds are in your favor for that one.
Schmeckle. I
It's
love
so
that.
smooth, yeah.
Look, I am so bad about stealing like Jewish lingo because I think it's cute. Like I tell my kids, I'm not like I'm gonna pop you on the butt or you need to sit your butt down. It's always your tookie, your tookus. Get your tookus down. I am so, and I steal a lot of the Jewish mom guilt. What are you trying to do? You trying to kill me? What, you want to break my heart? I do that all the time.
You want to see your mother cry? You want to see your mother die of a heart attack at age 45? Come on.
I do. I am so guilty of doing that all the time. God.
I actually Yiddish Yeshaya is one of my characters I've been doing. She doesn't want you. She just go home and just don't make us think about it, or someone's gonna have a heart attack and die. It's not fair to be causing all these problems out there. Just sit your butt down on the couch a little bit longer. You put your little tuchus down on the couch, and then nobody's gonna have a heart attack today. Okay? Just let mommy make you a little milkshake. It'll be fine. You just sit down. Oh, I forgot you're lactose intolerant. We'll get you some dairy pills, and then you'll be fine.
Look how skinny y'all are. Get out. You need to eat. You never eat.
You don't need anything. I put it on your plate and you leave it and you leave it. I pile it up more and higher and you leave. You know there are starving children right here in front of me. You're a starving child right now. You're not eating your dinner.
I do that all the time. I'm so guilty of doing that with my kids. I swear. And yes, I am drinking a cherry Coke. I like cherry Pepsi better, but this is what I got tonight.
Raw cherry Pepsi is
just better overall.
Though cherry vanilla Coke was pretty legit.
It was.
I was really.
I prefer Coke, plain Coke, to Pepsi. But as far as the cherry flavors go, I feel like cherry Pepsi adds more of a cherry flavor, where with cherry Coke, it's still very Coke tasty, and you don't taste enough of the cherry. So.
Sure.
But, Coke's kind of a dip company nowadays, so.
Yeah. I'm a shill for any kind of Dr. Pepper or like any kind of like different variations of Dr. Pepper.
I can't drink Dr. Pepper.
Have you had
underrated pop
soda thing now?
What's that?
The what?
Have you had the new cream soda Dr. Pepper?
No, I'm Canadian, so we don't get anything.
Oh, right. You don't get things. I might have They make cream soda Dr. Pepper now.
It's wonderful.
Wow.
It's Dr. Pepper with just cream soda in it.
Yeah, no, they're just like, oh, you want some Dr. Pepper? Hey, that's about all we got for you.
I would just want to drink the cream soda, right? I don't like when they start mixing shit like that, like orange Coke. No, I'll take a Sunkist or a Coke. I don't want your Sunkist Coke bullshit.
I like cream in it though. If it's cream soda, like orange cream, come on. How do you not like orange cream?
Okay, I do like because they taste like a creamsicle. So that's not bad. That's
cream in the mix. Cream with Dr. Pepper. Cody, just say the word. I will box them up and send them to you.
Yeah, put a little bit of whiskey in that. Sounds good.
Hell yeah, that's delicious. Oh my god, a nice like smoky whiskey.
You gotta send her some maple syrup though, because I heard it's really expensive.
Yes, please. That will be our exchange.
Yeah.
Like what do you want? Like Aunt Jemima? What do they call it now?
No, like real Canadian maple syrup, like the good shit that we don't get here.
Where do you get that?
Because you're in Canada, y'all have. You're the fucking land of maple syrup and mousses and stuff, right? I mean,
I'm not going outside and like dripping, some fucking syrup out of my tree and coming back in the house and dumping it on the pancakes.
No, but there's got to be some little old man somewhere out there that is doing that, right? Some little roadside maple syrup guy.
So what you're saying is I need to get a maple syrup guy.
Yes.
Go find a maple syrup guy. Exactly.
Yeah, go hunt down a maple syrup guy that's got like a spigot or a tap or whatever in the tree, and he's out there. I mean, I can find you a beekeeper.
I'd probably get some random dick from the city that just like puts it in his pine tree out back, and so you're getting pine. You're gonna get some nice pine syrup.
Delightful.
Birch syrup.
Greg just asked if I think do they live in England? No, but y'all. I mean, okay, in America or at least in the South, we always hear about how people in Canada are extremely nice, very, very nice. And that is cold as fuck. And you guys have the best maple syrup in the world, right? That's what you guys are known for. Is
you have amazing maple syrup. I can attest. I have had the maple syrup in Canada. I was there for a teen tour. We were riding horses like underneath the maple taps through this guy's amazing property.
Oh,
and
nice.
We took fucking jars of this shit back. Oh my god, it was beautiful. We were these 8-hour trail rides. We was on a horse riding over the mountains in fucking beautiful Canada for 8 fucking hours. Oh.
What am I doing? I'm not a real Canadian. They're gonna deport me if I keep talking about this shit.
Go out there.
Emily says she's not that nice. Well, you probably are.
No, she's
really,
not,
really
though.
nice, except to people you don't like, and then
We're-
you have. Like,
We're
she's
nice.
nice to some people she likes, right?
I mean, Emily's really nice to me and stuff.
But see, she just doesn't like dicks, probably, and
We're nice, but I'd say we're ignorant. We will give it to you. Mark my words. But we'll be nice to you while we're doing it.
Do you watch Letterkenny?
Yes. Accurate.
We just started. I'm so about it.
That plus like a little bit of Trailer Park Boys, if you guys know what that is.
I love it, Trailer Park Boy. Well, I did of it. The last few seasons were kind of.
It's Netflix.
Yeah, it turned, but like season 1 through like 6 or 7 was I loved
Classic.
that show.
Yeah.
Smoke.
That's Canadian life. That's Canadian dirtbags right there. I'll walk out my door and that's the kind of shit it'll be, more or less. So not so much igloos, not so much polar bears and lumberjacks and that kind of shit. Just dirtbags and fucking in plaid walking around drinking.
It's all real. Russell Hall, thank you for the super chat. He says the Talmud has some pretty, let's call them iffy passages from the more radical rabbis. Don't let Shane Davis read it or he'll never shut up. Well,
Greg Kirby said, or who is it? Germ Wiz says Strange Brew. If you've seen that movie, that is Canada as well.
Strange Brew? Okay.
Strange Brew. As Bob and Doug McKenzie. Yeah, look at that. Those guys.
We gotta watch that one, Jeff. Remind me when to watch it.
Russell, I have to say that is one epic fucking mustache you were sporting there, sir. That is a awesome mustache in that picture.
Oh, Russell Hall. Yeah, he's
that is a.
Russell Hall is a man who believes that all the world's problems can be solved by rape, which I'm surprised that I'm not surprised that you're familiar with the Talmud, because I would imagine you've defined a lot of passages in the Torah in general compelling. I actually did my very first drunk Bible stories. I did some Torah stories, some Jewish and some holiday stories and whatnot. The very first one I did was the story of Sodom and Gomorrah and Lot and all that shit. And it's got a lot of that stuff that you like in it, Russell. So
you did a drunk history type thing with religion?
Yep, I did. I got hammered and I told the story of Lot while sitting drunkenly on my couch, and it was hilarious. And people liked it so much that we brought it back for Passover and Purim and Hanukkah, and I got a few other ones because apparently people like it. So
I fucking love that so much.
Dude, the Passover one's the best one because it's me and my cousin doing it together. And we're also drinking and getting drunker as we're doing it. And we spliced in at the end the piece of the third take where we freestyled part of the story.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's all still very public on YouTube. I don't know what shame is.
I love that so much.
Jerry Nippicker, thank you for the super chat. He says, my friend asked me how we built the pyramids for the Egyptians. I simply replied, we complained the whole time. Obviously. I love how many of my people are here tonight. Feels good. Ha! Jerry Nippicker says, you sound like my Aunt Sandra. Well, that's Yiddish Yeshaya for you, so good.
You sounded to me like the mom, Joel's mom from Miss Maisel. That's reminded me of so much with that.
I'm channeling her most of the time for that because she's her a mix of her and Joel's dad. Like that's like that's what I think of. Oh my god! Anytime you want, it's fun. It is fun. Oh, Jerry Nippicker, also thank you for the super chat. Says Mandy, could you please say y'all want some pancakes, please?
Of course, y'all want some pancakes.
They're so adorable.
Really?
All right, we're eating babka.
Oh, see, I know what that is, and that is good. See, I've had that one. That's good. Yeah, I like babka.
It was actually a pretty decent one. I'm a babka snob. So my dad's side of the family is Jewish. My mom's side of the family is Polish, and I grew up eating some damn good babka. So
I bet.
and kielbasa and puree. My standards for kielbasa are very, very high. The shit that they usually pass off as kielbasa that just tastes like a ballpark Frank, I'm like, what is this nonsense? Please tell me.
Hey, I know what that is. I know what kielbasa is.
Yeah.
I got one.
She's hitting stuff we know now.
The dumb white male is coming through, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
We got one.
Look, it's Polish. There's nobody dumber than that. So it's
Polish sausages are good though.
oh,
So
dude, Polish food.
fucking good, right? My grandmother used to make this homemade spaghetti sauce with Polish sausage. Oh
dude.
my gosh, it was so good. But nobody got the recipe from her, and now it's lost forever. It's one of those. Gone forever.
That sucks balls.
That does
Here's the
suck.
other thing. When I went to Poland, I had Zurich, which is this sour soup. It's like this sourdough-based kind of soup that has kielbasa pieces in it, and it's just like it's so rich and delicious. Oh, I want to eat it forever.
You're making me hungry.
I love you.
No, we haven't
And
even
the only fucking thing open here is going to be McDonald's or Taco Bell, and
Taco Bell's always a good choice when you're.
I'm amazed at how good we are at this thing we talk about that it's across the street. We never go.
but that's because it's across the street. I don't go to the restaurant that's closest to me either.
Right.
It's like
that's what's up.
I ate there too many times. When I first moved here, we were really lazy, and that's where we went like for a solid week of moving in. And now like nobody wants to touch it. So
yep, you dude. When you bring yourself out on it, then it's when on a place.
Exactly.
Russell, Russell says, to be fair, I believe most of the world's problems can be solved with grape or a mustache ride.
Mustache ride.
Both at the same time. Doing my part. Thank you, Russell. There you go. Mustache is open for rides. There you go.
I'm not sure where the grape comes in.
Rip in with that thing.
It's just it's right.
Oh! See, I was picturing somebody feeding them grapes while you get a mustache ride. So I'm thinking like
Sounds like a good time.
That does. No, this is rape. This is like probably unwilling mustache ride, but it's fine.
okay.
To
So
each their
bad.
own. Right, Cody?
Of course.
Sorry, you're not allowed to agree with that. You're the white man. You're canceled now.
Oh,
Yep, you're done.
I was canceled before I started this stream.
That's true. You came pre-canceled. Sorry, this stream comes pre-canceled. Brought to you by YouTube. Fuck you. I'm shadow banned. Moses Phantoms, thank you for the super chat. Amanda Mercale, I can't wait for making the parsley dipped in saltwater, Horoset horseradish, eggs, whitefish, and matzah into a sandwich. I usually keep it simple for the halal sandwich. There's the Horoset and the horseradish and the matzah, but anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what Horoset is, but horseradish is a no, eggs in a sandwich is a no, whitefish is a no, and I don't know what matzo is either.
All right, so matzah's the cracker, right? Matzah's the flat cracker.
I thought they were balls, like matzo balls.
So the same meal that you use to make matzah, you can make it into a soft ball and put into soup. But it's just the meal, the basic flour for it, or it's an unleavened, crappy, dry, tasteless. And then the Horoset is the symbol for the mortar used to build the temple, and the traditional Ashkenazi one that I usually make is chopped walnuts, apples. I really just do that. Chopped apples, walnuts, and red wine. You can put honey in it too. You can put different fruits, different parts of the world, like a more Sephardic one. More Mediterranean ones will have like dates and different nuts and fruits in it and stuff. But there's usually it's sweet and sticky.
Yeah, looks like one hell of a sandwich. Not really my cup of tea. I could probably put it down with some hot sauce. So.
That's what the horseradish is for. This is like the nice, fresh, hottest you can find stuff.
Just a little bit more, though. Just a little bit more than that.
I don't know.
You want some Franks, right? He puts that shit on everything.
Yeah.
Some of the horseradish I've had really blows out your sinuses.
That's the way it's supposed to be, right?
Sherry Nitpicker says, "Love y'all, but G to G." Thanks, Mandy. Well, thank you.
Good night.
Thank you for being here, Sherry Nitpicker, and yes, thank you, Mandy, for your pancakes.
I hope y'all get some pancakes.
All right, here they come now. Sean,
oh no.
Joyce Morgo, co-host, says, "Mandy, will you please say, all bless your heart?"
Oh, bless your heart. Of course I will.
Oh.
I hope everyone's clipping these and using these. This is like Sean's gonna have this in his in all of his videos now. Whenever that's what you should do, Sean. Anytime you want to like talk about someone being an idiot in one of your videos, you should just have a little clip of Mandy going, "Oh, bless your heart."
I don't know if you guys remember GTA San Andreas or not. If you guys played it.
Oh,
But
hell
she
yeah.
she sounds like the radio host from was it K Rose? I think it is. It's
Yeah.
Okay,
called,
right.
Baba Jane, bless your heart. I used to love my husband. I shot him. Yeah.
Yes! Oh my god, I fucking remember. Oh god. You had her
You
on.
probably do that word for word and sound just like her.
You have to at some point.
that exact going through that exact part of the track. Oh god, that's so much fun. That's pretty hilarious. Canadian Spider-Man says, so we have 3 Americans in the stream, and the Canuck is the one with the gun in his background. Lol, sounds like the people I hang with.
That is funny too. That is funny.
It's only a BB gun, so nobody call the cops.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Yes. You beat me to the punch, man.
Everyone's going to bed. Toxic masculinity is going. Everyone's going to bed, and we haven't even played Mad Libs yet, guys.
Quitters.
So that's some shit, Cody. I don't know if you've been listening to Mad Libs. You're going to need to maybe work with us to make some of these Mad Lib graphics a reality.
For sure.
I think Jeff has you have the corner on the piss covered strawberries, right? You wanted to do that one.
She has to illustrate that.
Yeah, you were real excited for that.
Like
one.
it's gonna be a t-shirt.
It's gonna have all the letter effects and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you guys got for me. I mean, if you got some extra work,
if you have any thoughts on Cupcake, the transvestite station wagon with truss nuts, with truck nuts, I'm all
truss
ears.
nuts better.
Truss nuts. The transvestite station wagon with truck nuts. Yeah.
Give me about an hour, and I can come up with pretty much anything for anything.
Yeah.
And the graphic will probably be done in about half an hour to an hour after that.
You're my favorite human.
I just work. I don't know. I just work quick with this stuff. It just comes into my head like, oh yeah, I'll just do that. Boop, there
You're
it
like
is.
Rain Man, but for cool graphics.
It is. It's pathetic.
Actually, so the whole thing is right. I mean, go back to the Jizzing Force story. The TLDR of it is essentially, I started. This guy was like, "Hey, I'm willing to make your shirt," and I said, "Cool. Here's kind of what I'm thinking for it." And here's the picture that won. And not only did he take that one, but the next 2 and put all 3 of those into the design and made it perfect. So this guy just like, he does that. He just Rain Man's my shirt ideas. So like, literally that was like, we were doing the Mindless Mob one the other day. And I'm sitting there just on a screen, on a stream one day, just, I'd love to do some Mindless Mob art and make it, look, this, like all this stuff, like kind of, obviously keep it mindless entertainment, but sort of Godfathery and that kind of style, like mobsters and real cool. And then in like a day or 2, Cody's like, "Hey, I made some shit for you."
Honestly, I heard on the way home while I was listening to one of the streams there. I'm like, "Fuck, I'll just whip this up 5 seconds." And I actually did. I whipped it up in like 30 minutes. I think I had this all done, ready to go. I don't know.
That's so sweet, though. That's nice.
It's the Godfather font. It's got the mobster.
And it's awesome.
And it's got my fucking hair in it.
I gotta say, it's nice being on a stream where someone's not constantly shitting on mob movies. Anna.
Oh my
Goodfellas and The Godfather.
Dude.
Oh,
I like both of those. I like The Sopranos. Mob movies are great.
we are people of culture.
Yeah, those are great. And this is, you did a good job with this. I would say beautiful. It's badass. I think would be a better.
And like I said, I'll do it for anybody. If you need some extra work done, or if you want to completely update your channel and change the logos for it, I'll do it for nothing for you. If you're part of the community, if you're part of the Mindless Mob itself, or even Fandom Menace, yeah, just hit me up. I'll do something for you. Just always just spread the word. Yeah.
And I put that contact for Cody right there in the description, guys. So it's there in the description of the video if you want to hit him up for any work, this kind of stuff. This is going on shirts. We'll be putting those out any day now. I'm so excited. I had
he got 20. He's got 20 subs. He got 20 now.
Hey.
Yeah, we passed 15.
I just posted the link in the chat again, so go do that. Also, on Live It, you can create your own gang. So all I need to do is level up a little bit more. So everyone go support me over on Live It, and I will level up at level 30, 3 more levels. I can create a gang. I'm creating the Mindless Mob on Live It. It's going to be awesome.
Right on. That's great.
And Arthur Brown would like to know, will you also do a comic logo?
Yeah, whatever you need done. Yeah, even if you don't have time, you need to get the thumbnail done, let me know. I can do it in like 10 minutes. 15 minutes. As long as I obviously respond to you, and then I can do it for you. But, you know, if I'm busy, I won't be able to get to it. But yeah, hit me up, see if I'm available. I can get it done for you for sure.
So
Bam.
sweet.
So there's all your graphics for forever. All right, shit. So we had 20 subscribers, 5 more, and we reached our awesome, amazing stretch goal. OMG. Yeah, let's all go subscribe to me or go follow me on Live It too. Make a Live It and follow over there. So much support you can do free. Sweepy was mentioning earlier too, by the way. There's another fun feature on Live It. Treasure chests will happen, where you can go into someone's stream that's dropping one and click on the button and get free coins. So you don't even need to pay money in some cases to get coins to then give to streamers that will turn into money. So there's awesome free options. This is why I love it too. Like, there are so many ways to actually freely support and do things that actually matter and have a positive impact on your streamers. Whereas YouTube, it's like, oh yeah, clicking and sharing and whatnot. Yeah, all that engagement helps with the algorithm, but it only goes so far. YouTube hates you. All that stuff isn't worth dick. Go on Live It, right? You share. You're part of the 20 shares a day. I get experience points now for that. I get a little special face filter that shows up and kisses my cheek. It's cute. You keep dropping those free snacks that you get to do every day. That'll bump up my achievement score. We bumped my achievement score. Monday, I hit 6 new followers. It was like one of my best streams ever. Got like 6 new followers and 30,000 coins, which was huge. I like almost double my coin in days.
And every time I get a kiss, so help
that's
me
true
out,
too. Every time, that's true.
Aww.
134.
Yeah.
That was a freebie.
Yeah, that's the way it should be, man. If you're willing to put in the work, you should be able to get whatever you want out of it.
Right.
It shouldn't be based on metrics and fucking bullshit and things that don't even really make any sense.
Yeah.
It's all wrong, man. This platform's dying, and one day it will be gone.
Exactly. I'm going to run to the restroom, and I'll be right back.
All right, perfect. I'm going to get ready for Amanda to be back. But yeah, I agree with you, Cody. And YouTube knows it because it knows what it's trying to be now. It's purposely edging off its smaller creators as much as it wants to throw out that beautiful rhetoric about it's all about the independent creators and anyone.
No, man. No, they're regressive. You look at 10, 15 years ago, you can make a living just on YouTube alone.
Easily.
Easily. If you want, like I said, if you want to put in the work, you could have everything you want. And you still can to an extent, I guess, but it's not even the same. You won't even get nearly as much as you would before.
But even exactly. I mean, even look at the people in the fandom menace. Like, everyone else has other things they're doing. Most of us are not just on YouTube.
You have to.
It's branching out to another platform. Jeremy's got a whole fucking website and stuff now. Everything's based
smart man. That's the way you got to do it. Yeah, absolutely.
People are creating everyone's creating comics. Anna's creating comics. Jeff's creating comics.
Right. And in a sense, like, we're circling the wagons too, because the outside looking in doesn't like this new way of doing things. They don't like in-house entertainment, being able to do this from my fucking office and not from a studio somewhere. They hate that shit, man. They hate that. They want to get rid of it as quickly as possible.
Exactly.
That's why I get Brie Larson getting promoted and getting the fucking CEO of YouTube in her videos. Like, how the fuck do I get the CEO of YouTube in my videos? Like, call the bitch up, say, hey, you want to come over?
Right. I was like, oh, good. That's so nice that you've been on this platform. I was like, way to just peel back the curve. Yeah. We've all been sitting here saying the whole time, obviously, Brie Larson's got help. Obviously, they're looking out for her. Oh, shit. She wants to do a little fundraising video. And the fucking CEO of YouTube's in it.
Yeah. And she's a whole nother topic. But, just like small guys like me, like, I don't get that help. And a person like her, even being any celebrity, like, they shouldn't get that kind of advantage other than being famous in the first place, which is completely different. And they obviously work for that. So, you can give them that at least. Yeah.
No, you're exactly right, though.
They don't need favors. They don't need handouts. They don't need help.
No, they're all the ones who get it. That's, I think, not to grandstand too much harder for Live It. I've been spamming that link there too. But that's one of the things, I think it being a Japanese-based company is part of what makes it more transparent and merit-based is it just comes from an Eastern philosophy. It comes from a philosophy that is based around you do the work, you reap the rewards. Pancake would say.
Yeah.
You reap the rewards. That's what he says. I don't feel like being politically correct now. I don't feel like it. I feel like just saying horrible things that will get me canceled. Rape is just a word that I've decided is not a word you can cancel me for. You can't cancel me for rape. I mean, you can cancel me for raping somebody.
Yeah. Well, the amount of words that they've made have no meaning now, like it's pathetic. You know, the words that should mean a lot have no meaning now. It's really sad.
I love how diversity has become a dirty word.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
It's become political. It's not genuine anymore. It's when somebody says that, or it's disingenuous. You know, they're not going to be giving it to you straight. That's for sure.
Exactly. It's reduced our ability to communicate. Because good night, Sean. Because the language is so reductive in what it means that the second one of those words comes into your lexicon, it reduces your ability to find any nuance of meaning anymore.
Yeah.
Don't mind us, Mandy. We're just talking about how SJWs have ruined everything.
Oh, everything. Everything.
Everything.
Including Rainbow Bright. Just so you know. They even managed to ruin the Rainbow Bright comic.
Oh, how?
That's why you have Rainbow Brute. So
it's like it's woke. It just wasn't good. It wasn't Rainbow Bright. It wasn't written by somebody that cared about the character, that cared about the lore, that cared about the story.
Where have I heard this before?
Right.
Everything.
Yeah, 6 comics, and she is only Rainbow Bright in her Rainbow Bright outfit on one panel. One panel, not page. One panel.
What?
Yes.
That's what you pay for. You know, that's what you buy the comic for.
That's why I bought a Rainbow Bright comic, to not have a Rainbow Bright comic.
Yeah, obviously.
When you could be backing like 2 great creators, you know, you're buying shit like that, you know.
Exactly.
Don't give money to those fucking people. Don't give money to those fucking people. Don't do it.
I'm sorry, let me amend my reaction. Like, what?
Ryan, hi. How are you, love bug? I hope you're doing good tonight.
You can always tell the friends of Mandy's. It's a very, very easy to spot. That's thank you, Jeff, for that.
Trying to help out.
Yeah, it's great. No, I love it. This is my favorite thing though. That's Mandy, one thing I loved about you responded immediately. It's like you have your own language, you have your own brand, and people like that's what branding is. Everyone wants to fucking articulate what branding is. Like, well, what is your brand? Who do you market to? What's your demographic? What makes you you? Explain it in 5 words or less and do it before the CEO gets bored. And what branding really is knowing what you are and leaning into it full tilt. And so people who do that, like, I didn't wake up one day and go, we should start playing Mad Libs and have a bunch of retarded jokes come out of that. That will definitely be part of my brand. You know, it's like, it just shit happens. That's fun and good.
Right.
I'm sure you didn't wake up and go, oh, I'm going to use my accent and the fact that I sometimes like to do a Valley Girl voice as my fucking brand. You just do that shit. You see yours, force jizz. That's what force jizz is.
Right? Yeah, no, it's just being yourself. Just
literally did not even remember that I said the force jizz thing and people start commenting it back.
Oh, there's corporate branding and there's personal branding, you know, and then there's one's legitimate and the other one can be, you know, hit or miss.
Exactly.
Yeah, like if you saw me like in real life, like just out in the street, this is what you're gonna get. No, this is me, for better or worse. That's
the way it should be.
I'm probably gonna knock shit off the shelves and make a spectacle of myself in the store, and people are gonna be staring because I'm doing stupid shit. And
but there's something genuine in that too, you know, compared to, you know, all the forced things nowadays and people being fake. So that's what you want, right? That's what people gravitate towards too, you know. The fake channels, the bigger channels on YouTube, even they have a ceiling. You know, there's channels bigger than them where it's just one guy doing his thing. Yeah. So you can take down whoever you want as long as you're willing to put in the time and the work, because they're certainly not going to have the same passion you ever will in anything you do.
Exactly.
That think take mentality, it's dog shit.
Absolutely. It's not, and exactly like you said, people don't respond to it.
Has he been Hank Hill all night, or did he change it for my accent?
I use Hank Hill all the time.
He's always Hank Hill.
Oh, thank God, because I thought like Hank Hill and then Mandy's accent. I'm like, oh, come on. No, Hank.
He's Canadian, so.
I'll tell you what.
So Greg Kirby himself is Canadian, but he reps for Hank Hill.
Well, Hank Hill is kind of like a Canadian in most senses, I'd say.
He
Did
is
y'all
like,
see that episode of King of the Hill where they make a video game with
Yep.
Hank Hill in it doing that, and he gets
Propane.
addicted to it?
That was a great episode. And the
Oh,
one
it's such a good one.
We
Which
gotta watch
one?
that. Where the Canadians move in and they talk shit about American beer and the riding mower. Oh, it's a great one.
I've
But you gotta go back and watch more of that. So
we left off for a while. But yeah, Hank Hill kind of is like the Canadian of Texas.
Yeah.
It's because he was born in New York.
Yeah, it's true.
That's why. That's clearly
That
why.
was,
We're gonna do
that was
that.
so funny.
Yeah, he was so devastated.
Yeah, Hank Hill is not a native Texan. I'll tell you that right now.
That's
No, but look, when I went to like visit my in-laws in Texas, I always get really excited when I see a Whataburger because they don't have them here. And then like you always see that on King of the Hill, they're always going to Whataburger. So it always makes me smile. Like I got pictures of me like holding my Whataburger and like outside because yeah, we don't have them here. So I get excited about little things though. Like a trip to Whataburger can just make me smile all day.
I'm gonna go to Whataburger
That's
next
right.
year at WrestleMania.
that 70s rock fan, your message is very on brand. Hail chat. Just dropped in to see what condition my condition is in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Brian Blevins, I wasn't suggesting at all that Mandy doesn't also do the work to create her brand and thought. What I mean by brand is not content. What I mean by brand is literally that, is your character, is what your image is. Your brand, when people in the industry talk about a brand, they don't mean your product. They mean your essence. They mean like what's your sales pitch? What's your marketing pitch? So the work that she puts into creator camp, all those amazing campaigns and whatnot, is her product, and it's incredible. And you should all go support it. Those links are in the description. Y'all know where to find them. But the brand is effortless, right? The brand is authentic. The brand is just there. It's just we're people who wake up and don't don't apologize for being who we are, and don't make excuses for it or feel like we have to explain it. We just invite everyone else to participate because it's fucking fun. It's fun to be us. Yeah. So.
Oh, Greg's never heard of a Whataburger. Greg, look, we don't have them either, but look, they make the best French fries. I'm not joking. And their hamburgers are so good, and they have really good chicken fingers too.
I want French fries.
Have you ever been to a Whataburger?
Yeah.
I've been to Texas a zillion times. I've never been to a Whataburger. I gotta go.
Oh my God, they're so good though. Their French fries are off the chain. They are so delicious.
I think every time I'm in Texas, I'm usually there to referee. So I'm usually just with people going out where they want to go out to eat and whatnot. I just never really have a chance to get like fast food in Texas.
Well,
right.
Their fries, you like calf fries. So.
I do not like Texas calf fries.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, those are balls.
Yeah.
Those are balls.
Mm.
We took a
think I
bite of
remember
them before we knew they were balls. And then there were other people at the table who took a bite of them after knowing they were balls.
What, did they like them, or did they too think they were balls?
They just wanted to, say they tried balls. And they were
Oh, wait, you're talking about
literal
like,
balls. Actual balls. Calf balls.
Oh, that's so gross. I was invited to a nut fry once. And I was thinking it was like something to do with peanuts or cashews or, like nuts, like, oh, we're going to fry, peanuts and shit. Okay. Because we boil them. So sure, I'll go to a fry. That's not what it is, y'all. Don't go to a nut fry thinking it's going to be like cashews and peanuts and shit, because it's not. It's like hog balls or some shit. It's disgusting. Don't do it. Don't.
I mean, you got Rib Fest, you got the Oktoberfest. I mean, why not?
All right. Not only am I putting this on the stream, I'm taking a picture of it and I'm tweeting it at Jeremy.
With the In-N-Out socks?
Yeah.
I love In-N-Out. They're good.
No, they're not. In-N-Out sucks.
They got poutine in In-N-Out, or?
No.
They got good milkshakes.
Yeah, poutine
I like their
no?
shakes.
They do have good shakes. In-N-Out does.
They have good milkshakes. And I always get the French fries and their shake because I like a little sweet and salty. So, like, I never just buy a milkshake. I have to buy, like, a French fry with my milkshakes.
Do that, but I don't.
Because I got to mix it. I got to have.
Fat Burger's pretty
Fat
good.
Burger's
Fat Burger's legit. I really like it.
Man, I wish you could just be like, we got this place and it's so great. It's Canadian.
You guys got Tim Hortons.
Help me out there. Help me out there, Canadian chat. What else? What do we got?
Tim Hortons.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
had
get that
maple
down there.
syrup.
We got that down there too now. So that's
All of ours went out of like. It's weird in the region I lived in. Like everyone that came from Canada through Michigan to Ohio, they're like, "Oh, we're closing them." Like just in a day, they all shut down.
Yes, they didn't, but most of them in Canada, a bunch of them in Canada closed too. I remember some Canadians.
they've changed a lot of things about it. The people who actually own Burger King bought it out, so a lot of things have changed for the worse. It's becoming more corporatized, and it just doesn't taste the same. More streamlined for everything. So
Burger King they went down the shitter so quick. I'm gonna talk about how old I am now. In the late 90s, Burger King had the best French fries ever. Like McDonald's couldn't compete, nobody could compete. They have changed them. Their French fries are the worst, nastiest shit I have ever tasted. They are god awful.
Dude,
now.
I remember that though. In the late night, you are not wrong. When
Mr. Potato Head was the free toy you got.
Yes.
yeah.
Potato Head. Yes.
They were like crack. They didn't taste like any other fry. They didn't taste like any other fry. They were like crack. I'm so sad. I honestly, that's probably the fast food I eat the least of. And yeah, it's sad.
KFC too. They went downhill huge.
But they got rid of their fucking potato wedges, and I went to order and I ordered some potato wedges, and they're like, "Oh no, we have French fries now." So I ordered the French fries, and they're shit. And now I won't even eat there. They got rid of the potato wedges. Fuck off! I don't want your chicken without my potato wedges. So I'm being a dick. I saw somebody in the chat. Jermwood said Checkers, dude. Checkers and Rallies had the best French fries. Did you really?
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, those were good fries. The only problem I really had is when you worked there, that smell stuck to you.
Oh, I bet.
Forever.
But the fries were so good that when they were fresh, I would still pull some out and walk around and eat them because they were those fries. They're delicious.
I won't say we went to hell, Green Lion, but I will say that when I do, I do believe that McDonald's should have remained. I don't believe that their fries need to become vegetarian.
Yeah, they're going to be fat like earlier.
Is that why they suck so much now?
I don't know when they stopped using the beef broth. I remember it was a big deal, but I don't remember when it happened. I personally still like a good McDonald's fry when they're nice and fresh. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I just think beef.
I never get them nice and fresh though. I get them where either they taste like they're not been cooked at all, like they're dripping, like they're soggy with the grease, where I don't think they. Like it's almost like the tip wasn't high enough when they threw them in the deep fryer. So it always tastes freaking disgusting. I quit ordering French fries anywhere. Like I will literally send my husband to go get us like burgers from somewhere, and then while he's gone to get them, I will literally cook French fries at home, so I don't have to pay for the shit because I'm not going to eat them. Nobody here is going to eat them. They're going to get left on the couch, and the cats are going to eat them, and then I'm going to be fighting the fucking cats over French fries. So but that's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
There's a bunch of companies like that though. Like a lot of the big ones have seen such a quality drop in pretty much everything.
So gross
What's
now.
happening? The KFC, especially, as I was saying earlier, like that chicken is completely different than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The quality is dropping. You think about 90s KFC, now it's not even the same. Like you didn't order that fucking shit.
Used to be the shit. I can't eat it anymore. Like when when it first came out, I was like, oh my god, this is crack. It's inedible. It just tastes like the worst quality. Now it just tastes like when you get chicken tenders, the ones with too much breading on them. It's just like a whole bucket full of those.
Yeah, it tastes to me like if you went to I don't know, like the grocery store and you buy the store brand kind. You know what I mean? Like
like a shitty bowling alley.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I've lost a lot of weight on the fact that now if I eat, I have to cook, and I'm like, I'm losing quite a bit of weight on this though. So it's kind of playing out well for me with the summer coming along, and swimsuit season almost here.
Let me just yawn into our mic.
Yes, he did.
Did you guys heard any weird interference?
I did.
Sounded like a roar, like a lion roar or something there, real quick.
Yeah, this guy literally just went up to the mic and yawned right into it.
Yeah, Lando, good boy.
He's roaring for you guys. That was really rude, by the way, Lando. Yeah, that was hilarious. Except I'm like, in context, Lando, you do not walk up to my live streams and yawn at my guests. You little bit.
Trying to speak, trying to get it out.
He's bored with this. He's just letting you know I'm bored with this.
Feed me.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's wanting you to get like a laser pointer or something out, and
oh yeah, the other littles go nuts for the laser pointer. The boys go nuts for it. The big ones, he used to be a whore for the laser pointer. Now he's like, meh, I am too old to play. I play for 5 seconds and then give up. I now only have the energy to harass you in the middle of the night when I want food or love. He wants love at 3 a.m. He wants to just drip into your eyes.
That's sweet.
Except that he drools when he's excited.
Yeah.
Oh God, I had a cat that did that, and she would curl up on my in my neck and like get in the crook of my neck right here, and then after she would get out though, she would get up there and drool and like do that little like kneading thing to me, and she would drool in my hair, and then my hair would smell like cat food, and I would have to like immediately go and wash my hair to get the cat smell out of it. It was so gross, but she did it all the time, and it was nasty.
I'm very aware they're nocturnal. The other 3 are also equally nocturnal, and yet they seem to have figured out that mom and dad do not want to fucking have their faces drooled on at 3 in the fucking morning. He is undeterred. Your cats, if you throw them off the bed enough times, probably eventually just run away. I've been like half awake catapulting Lando and accidentally slipped and like thrown him into the wall.
Ugh.
And he just turns right around and comes right back up in the bed.
Yes, when they get in that love frenzy, you can't get rid of them. They keep coming back. You can pick them up. You can move them.
Yeah, do you ever get to the point where you just want to give up and say, like, what the fuck do I do now?
That's what you do. You just give up and let it drool in your hair for a good 30 minutes and then get up and go wash your hair and get the nasty cat smell out of it.
If you're me, you just bury your face in the pillow so he can't get to your eyelids. You cover your ears so he can't drip in your ears, and you wait until he decides to lie down.
Yeah, you wait till he finishes.
Exactly.
It's the whole process to it, eh?
Cody, I think you don't have cats.
Well, I got nothing.
That's fair.
You don't have any kind of pet? No pet at all? Not a fish?
Nope, not at the moment, no.
You need a goldfish. I don't know why. It seems everybody should have something to take care of.
I mean, I got the memory of a goldfish, but I mean
that doesn't. No, you got to have you got to get a real goldfish.
Or get
one of those little beta fish in a plant. You ain't even got to fuck with them. I think they just eat the plant or something. You just look at it.
Beta fish and then another male beta fish and make sure they can't get out the top. No, you just make sure you put them in separate containers and make sure they can't get out the top, and then they'll just stand and posture at each other through the glass.
I used to have fish, and I heard a lot of bad stories of beta. I actually used to have a beta, and when I was a kid, I actually mixed like 3 or 4 different types of fish in the same aquarium. I think I had like a beta, a bottom feeder, a goldfish, and I think like a guppy or like a little small fish like that. And they actually lived together for like 4 or 5 months, and no one killed each other. So
fish are fucking stupid.
And then I go and dump those fish in with my dad's fish in a bigger tank. I don't know. He didn't know. He was unaware, and he had a bottom feeder who had eaten algae in a tank that wasn't clean for like 2 years. So this guy was probably not this big. This bottom feeder was huge. I've never seen him like that before, and he actually ate all those fish.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
There was a guy that used to come into my dad's pawn shop that I called bottom feeder. I'm just saying
Sounds like a real charmer, that one.
Well, I think he was a crackhead. He was a crackhead. I don't think. I know he was a crackhead.
The name is a good one. Then,
yeah. Pawn shop. Yeah.
He would just go right outside and do the crack right outside the window.
I mean, he would tell, like, one of the girls was like, what was it? She's like, I don't spend my money on crack. I spend my money on whatever I want to, or something like that. It was something stupid, just indicating that, it's her. She ain't buying crack. She's buying what she wants, and what she wants is crack. And it's like, no, you're a crackhead. I'm sorry, but yeah, you're a crackhead.
If you have what you want, and what you want is crack, then the accusation of you buy crack is accurate.
It's accurate assessment. Yeah, you were taking that money and you were going to go buy crack with it. There is no question about it. That's where it's going. And somebody said that I like WWE. You were damn right. Look, I done got the women's heavyweight champion over here. Women's heavyweight champion.
Jeff is learning me some wrestling.
Really? This is my favorite girl wrestler right now.
Who's that? Oh,
Alexa Bliss. I love her so much. So I bought a rookie card. I'm wanting to get her Kiss card so much. Wyatt has one and he won't sell it to me. He's a dick and won't sell it. But I want her Kiss card.
Yeah, I got a couple of wrestling autographs on my wall myself. Can't turn my camera, but I got Ric Flair on the wall. I got
nice.
Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair. I got
that's awesome.
Yeah, George St. Pierre, but he's not WWE wrestler. But
I don't like Charlotte Flair. She's annoying.
I
don't mind her. I love Ric Flair though. Have y'all heard Ric Flair Drip? It's old now, but the song Ric Flair Drip make you go woo.
I'll have to check it out.
It's Metro City, I think, and it's like make you go woo on a bitch. It's funny. It's so good, and he's actually in the video, and he's like doing making the girls spin around, doing all kinds of Ric Flair shit. It's great. It is fucking awesome.
Right, Space Mountain.
Ric Flair is great. Woo!
Yeah, I'm all about the old shit. I stopped watching probably around 2013 to 14 after that.
I quit watching when every time, because I always like the shit talking. That's always my favorite part. I like the matches, but the shit talking is what really gets me involved. And there was a time frame where every time that guy would start shit talking, they'd be like, "What? What? What?" The audience wouldn't let him fucking talk, and it went on for 3 or 4 months. And I got, all right, fuck it, I can't hear the shit talking, so I ain't even gonna watch it no more. The audience literally ruined wrestling for me, and that's sad. But
the sad thing about that is you had to have a good talker in order to get over that kind of those kind of incidences. And the problem is they didn't have talkers good enough to get over those incidences. I mean, fuck, you put The Rock in there, you put Ric Flair. Even Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, you put those guys in there with a crowd like that, and they're not going to be able to do the same things. And even Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan aren't that great of speakers, but even still, guys that are just the next level will be able to handle that kind of thing.
Right, Hulk Hogan still makes me laugh with the eat your vitamins and all.
Know your prayers, brother.
Yes,
Macho Man. Macho Man's still my favorite. Cream of the crop.
I heard a story about Macho Man. I will share it with you guys, and I will source the story so you can ask him yourselves. Donald DeLay claims that he worked at a gas station off of an interstate, right? And Macho Man Randy came in, right? He ran past him, went in the bathroom, shit all over the walls in the toilet like a fucking bird. And then left and got in his car and left. And he was like, he's just some little gas station attendant at the time. So when he went in there, it's apparently that fucker snapped into a Slim Jim and then shit all over the walls like a bird. I heard this from Donald DeLay. He might be bullshitting me, but that is the story. So y'all can ask him about it.
That is amazing.
Bro.
I'm sure he did.
He swears up and down that he ran in holding his stomach, went into the bathroom, and he's like, holy fuck, that's Randy Savage. Oh my God.
And your bathroom, yeah.
And he
went
came
in
out.
there and I destroyed it, yeah.
He came out and didn't even buy nothing and just left. And I was like, did you talk to him? And he's like, no, I didn't. He didn't get rung up or anything. He came in and he left. But he left him a surprise in the bathroom. So
yeah. Greg Kirby's got a good one there. If Andre the Giant did it.
I heard that Andre the Giant had to shit in a bathtub because he was
I've heard those
on
stories.
the toilet. You've heard it too?
Oh, I love Andre the Giant stories.
I do too. He's wait, there he is. Andre the Giant. I got the pop.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew this, Mandy. I used to, before coronavirus, I went to WrestleMania every year since 2006.
Oh, that's
Really?
sick.
And I want to get back to it as soon as everything opens back up because I never intended to miss,
Fuck, you've seen some good shows, man.
Do you do the signs and everything?
Sometimes you can see me if you want to see me on one. Go to WrestleMania 28 when The Rock beats John Cena. He hugs the referee and they pan to the crowd and it's me going like this.
He showed me.
Yeah.
How cool is that? I've
That's
never got to go to like an actual one, you know. I mean, I've been to like the backyard ones, you know, like the indie guys doing it, like at the high school and stuff. But I've never been to a real one. That God, I would love it too. Like, cause yeah, especially if I could be like one of the people that are when they walk out, you know, like walk out to the ring and I could hold my hands out, and be like, hey, and get high fives and stuff. That would be freaking awesome. I would love that. But I would glitter a sign. I'd have a big pink sign and glitter it up and shit.
You should join our WrestleMania entourage.
Yeah, people go from all over the world. It's so much fun.
That's sick. Yeah.
That'd be something. I'd love if the fans were like, we should all meet up at WrestleMania, like, you know, whatever of us, a couple dozen of us. Like, yes, we should do that.
That would be awesome. Yeah, somebody could everybody could send their money to one person to order the seats, you know, so we could all sit together too. So we could be this whole like little crowd of people sitting together. That would be awesome. Oh my God, I would love that.
I think there are a lot more wrestling fans out there than we realize too. I think a lot of people keep quiet about it.
Everywhere I go with Jeff, I find out I never knew friends of mine, people I've known for years. I never knew they were wrestling fans, but something comes up, you know, because that ends up being Jeff's common ground with them. And I'm like, holy shit, George Porter. I never fucking knew.
That was
Good old Gandalf. Oh man, I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And I think a lot of people have lost interest in it too. I mean, they have faded quite far from how it used to be and how good it used to be. And it's not the same. It's not a spectacle like it used to be. Like a Monday Night Raw would almost be the same atmosphere as like a higher end pay-per-view or even a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish Jessie could understand. Like, I try to explain to her sometimes, like, oh yeah, you see this one well-produced promo package on this pay-per-view. Now that used to be every Monday night, every couple minutes. Like, I can't I can't under-explain how it's fallen off. Where it was like really amazing every week, and now it's the most. It's like Nickelodeon.
Yeah. It was the fucking thing to do. It was the thing to watch.
It was awesome in the early 90s or not early, late 90s for me and early 2000. I would go every Monday night for Raw. I would go and I would go get like all of these pizzas from Little Caesars and like crazy bread, like galore. And like, yeah, we'd go and all sit around and eat pizza and watch wrestling. It was awesome because you had like The Rock was up there talking shit, and you had Gold Dust in a tag team with Booker T. Gold Dust and Booker T are out there doing their thing, and no, it was fucking great during that time. You had Lita. I didn't like her, by the way. I hated Lita. I thought she was a hoe. But Lita, not a fan. She cheated on Matt Hardy.
Accurate.
What? Poor Matt.
Well,
Don't like her.
he ended up pretty okay. He's got a new wife, and they're happy.
Yeah.
Let's keep up your radical talk. I love it.
Yeah, I watched a video of a Rock entrance a couple weeks ago, and just him coming out, the fucking crowd is like incredibly loud. Like it's probably one of those. I think it's one of his bigger pop videos type of thing. And you can see like the dew in the fucking arena. You get the flash bulbs from all the cameras. Everybody's fucking going crazy. Like everybody's on their feet, and I'm like, you can't get that anymore, man. It's just
what told me the funniest story. He was dating this girl that was a lot younger than him. Like he's my age, and I think this girl was like 19 or 20. And they were watching wrestling, and they had like a guest for whatever reason. The Rock showed up as a guest, right? You know. And he said that his girlfriend was freaking the fuck out. Like, oh my God, what's Dwayne Johnson doing on wrestling? How did they get him? And like she had no idea that he came from wrestling because she wasn't around for when he was, or what she was, but she probably didn't watch it. So she had no idea. And she was like freaking out because Dwayne Johnson was at a wrestling match. And it was like, you need to date girls your age. You need to.
Oh man, you brought up the Booker T Goldust. Do you remember when Goldust got electrocuted and he couldn't stop stuttering? It was so funny. They were one of the best like comedy tag teams ever.
Anytime somebody asks me who my favorite tag team partners were, it's Goldust and Booker T, because Goldust is over there doing that weird shit that he does, like. And you got Booker T sitting there looking at him like, come on, man. Come the fuck on. Really?
Tell me you didn't just take that.
Funny. It was hilarious. Do you remember? Not a lot of people remember him, but do you remember the Shockmaster?
Oh God, yeah.
When they had Tugboat and they were like building it up about the Shockmaster, you know, he's coming, he's gonna shock the world, and then this dumbass falls through the wall, and that was it. That was it for Shockmaster.
Somebody in the background's like, he fell on his fucking ass. It was a British Bulldog.
Runs with Ben.
I think it was.
Super chat says, "Remember Crush versus Doink at WrestleMania."
Yes.
Doink! Holy fuck! Doink! He was the clown, right? The clown. Yes. He used to come out from underneath the ring. Him and like a few others.
Yeah.
And then, yes.
Yeah.
He had a small friend who was called Dink.
Yes.
He was a
Yes.
little one.
It was so funny. It was so funny.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
That was great. I will say this though, and nobody believes me, but it happened. Okay. I'm trying to think, God, what are their names? A tag team partnership. They came out and, oh my God, what are their names? One of his balls was hanging out, like a nutsack was hanging out of his shorts when he was coming out.
What?
And it was, oh God.
Did they wear kilts?
No, it wasn't the kilts.
Wasn't-
and it
wasn't
was
the-
a while back. And they had on the little like Speedos. And yeah, one of them came out and his nutsack was hanging out of it. And it was, God, give me a minute and my brain will clear and I'll remember who it was. Because for some reason I can't get Matt Hardy out of my head, and it was not Matt Hardy. They were lame. They were lame wrestlers. So
Billy and Chuck.
Billy and Chuck, yes,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. There was one of them.
Oh. Jeff
It was
with the
one of them,
pole.
and his nut was hanging out of the side, and I'm like, I'm hitting the camera up beside me, like, do you see that? That's his nutsack. And yes, Billy and Chuck. Thank you. That was gonna drive me crazy.
They tried to perform a gay marriage on live TV with them, and like they got up on stage and did the thing, and they were starting to read their vows, and they're like, "Wait, I didn't want to get married. I thought we were just going to be partners." And like they got up on the thing, like, "Yeah, we're not gay." That was the whole show. Like, they're just like really. The theme song was like, it sounded like boy band music. The words were "You look so good to me," and they would like do these like weird poses and shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
God, it was
There they jumped around. I loved Billy Gunn when he was Mr. Ass, but man, Billy and Chuck suck.
Oh, you didn't know?
Dude.
they were god awful. I was not a fan of Billy and Chuck at all.
What?
Aw, thank you, Spike and Madness. So sweet.
Where's Billy and Chuck?
We like Cody too. Don't forget to enjoy him. Let's see how we're hit this guy in there now. 22.
All right.
Oh my God.
Cool.
3 more, and we'll hit 25.
Oh my
come on.
goodness.
Come on,
I bought a, you know those mystery boxes that they have at Second and Charles? Like you get 50 books for $25, whatever. I bought one. And I opened all the comics. There was actually a wrestling comic book in there. WWE actually made a fucking comic book.
Ooh, nice.
It's weird. I shit you not. I was like, what? Okay.
It was like the 80s or like the modern?
No, it was 90s. It looked 90-ish, I would say. Like 90, I didn't recognize the wrestler on it though.
Did they have like one for like Austin, one for I think they actually did comics for all the wrestlers
I got
in like late 90s.
That's crazy.
So
I had no idea.
Yeah. Some actually crazy art in there too. Some really cool concepts.
Ray Runs with Phantom says best heel tag team, Bushwhackers. Best face tag team, Bret and Owen Hart or Macho and Hulk.
I liked Bret and Owen Hart.
I like the Road Warriors for heel tag team. Just beat the shit out of everybody.
I was really sad
Crush
when
heels.
Bret passed. He was the one that passed, right? Between Bret and Owen.
Yeah, Owen.
Owen, yeah.
Oh, it was Owen that I knew one of them did. It was really sad. Macho, I didn't know Macho and Hulk were ever a tag team
Oh,
partners.
you just like a power.
Mega Powers, brother.
I had no idea.
Oh, that's what 1988 when I was born. That's what wrestling was doing.
Oh.
Yeah, my parents were watching back in the day. Miss Elizabeth, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
That would have been, that was probably before my real watching wrestling. Like I remember seeing it as a kid and seeing like Marlena with Gold Dust smoking the big cigar in the gold dress, and And I remember seeing the clowns coming out from under the ring, and Hulk Hogan with the vitamins. I didn't watch it. It was too boyish for me when I was really little, because there weren't any rainbows or unicorns or princesses or
Yeah. For me, it was old tapes, old 80s wrestling tapes. My old man recorded like Macho Man and all those guys wrestling on like Saturday Night Live or Saturday Night Main Event or whatever it is. Yeah. That's kind of how I got exposed to it. And I used to have the little plastic fucking action figures that didn't actually move. They're like stuck in the same position. You could like bend them into doing things. Yeah. They look like, honestly, we had them for like 10 or 15 years. Look like they were stuck up a dog's ass or something,
Those are so horrible.
Just like,
they didn't do anything. I broke a few of my brothers, I remember.
I think one was like,
This was before my time. I had the Titantron live figures, so my WWF figures, you had the little metal strips on their feet, and you place them on the stage, and they'd play the music.
yes, yeah.
Well, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, and then they had a little stage, and you could put the Rock on it. He'd be like, "Hey, know your role and shut your mouth." Or Stone Cold would say, "That's the bottom line," and all that shit. You get Chris Jericho on there. It was fun. Mankind.
Yeah.
Dog.
Oh my god! Did you ever frog splash anybody? Like pull some Rob Van Dam moves? Like, because every time my husband lays somewhere for any amount of time, and there's something I can climb up onto, I'll frog splash him and just
I am a big guy. I would kill somebody with a frog. I'm bigger than Rob Van Dam.
Well, Jason, you gotta frog splash him. You gotta wait till he's like laying on bed one day, and then just get up like on top of your like dresser or something, and just frog splash and be like, Rob Van Dam, and jump on.
If you scream Rob Van Dam because he's in my top 5 favorites, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
But you gotta record it.
Yeah, obvious. Oh my god, obviously.
Yeah, you have to. You have to record it.
There's no question about that.
Nobody gets higher than Rob Van Dam. That's his fucking catchphrase.
I loved him because he like wasn't like a huge guy, and he was so acrobatic in that like he could fly off that fucking turnbuckle all the way across the ring or whatever. He was awesome. I loved Rob Van Dam. He was great.
You should watch it.
I like how he actually looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme too. Like, Heyman was smart when he made that decision to call him that. They look really similar.
Yeah.
Listen, HBK had the stupidest kick move. He did. But let's not forget about some of the more stupider ones. Like, okay, you got what? Rikishi running around doing the stink face, right?
Oh, yeah.
You got the guy with the sock, the Socko.
Socko, Mankind. Oh, I love Mr. Socko.
Yeah, he was cool, right? And then Jake the Snake did something really stupid too, but I can't remember what his was. But I remember it was, or maybe he's on crack now, and that's what I'm thinking.
He would just pull a snake out of a bag and fucking throw it.
No. DDT.
Yes. No, his was good then. His was good. Yeah. I think he's just on crack now or something. Jake the Crack Rock. I don't know. I remember somebody saying something about him.
Thank you for the Super Chat, Roads of Fandoms. When Owen turns heel and kicks his bro in the back is one of the historic moments of WWF history.
Yes.
The black hair, yeah.
His leg. That's what he says on TV. He kicks his leg from his leg. Like he says it like that. That's the gimmick. Or that's the bug.
Love it. Oh, wow. Sorry, I don't have anything to contribute to this conversation, which is why I'm reading the Super Chats. But it's been really fun to listen to it.
Yeah, maybe one day, Jesse. Come on now.
Next year at this time, because she knows who the champs are. We watch wrestling for a whole year straight.
We've been watching it, so.
Aww.
He'll learn you. He'll learn you.
If you would just get her some Little Caesar pizza and some crazy bread, and then get her some ice cream or like something for like dessert.
Of course. We do it out. We order up all the food for the pay-per-views and stuff like that.
There you go. That's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do it.
Hey, do it just like YouTube. You give them everything at once, and then you slowly start taking things away, and then you don't have to give her anything, and you just watch wrestling.
Right, start her off.
Proven method.
Stuff, and then slowly start taking it away until, like what Greg's saying, just give her a chocolate minute, then you get an Amy.
Yeah.
Here's your name.
Is how Jeff will do it is we'll plan an event around the pay-per-views that are happening now. And he's like, he'll explain to me
what they mean for WrestleMania and this and that and whatever. But the nice thing is because all wrestling sucks now, it all pretty much sucks. He'll sort of talk through a lot of the matches and explain a lot of questions about things, and he'll explain to me like the good like when it was good, this is what it was like, and who people like the great moments and whatever. And then before the pay-per-views and after, he'll show me those matches. He'll be like, well, this is what a good one looks like. Yeah. And this is what it was like the best people doing it. Oh, if you like this wrestler, well, he does it like this guy. Here's the best guy who did that. And so it's like
that'd be for an awesome couple videos for you guys too. If you guys
we should do some wrestling content.
Test it out anyway. I'm sure you'll get some viewers from that.
Say, I would just send you ones like I don't know, like when the Big Show's dad died and Big Papa stole the casket and he's driving away and he's like hanging on.
You have to, after this show, I am showing you that you have to.
Yeah.
It's a classic. It's great. It's almost as good as when Hulk Hogan threw a fucking fireball.
I would.
How did he throw a fireball? He ain't no wizard.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, Gasman, thank you for the super chat. It says, I remember watching Jake the Snake DDT Lord Humongous 3 times to put him down.
Yeah.
Good stuff. What's the DDT?
Hell of a DDT, yeah.
The head of somebody like in your ear and then just kind of fall back on their head.
Oh. It's
a
guillotine. It's the guillotine with the neck crank.
It's kind of just a real basic move.
Yeah, it's in real life. It's how you break somebody's neck.
Yeah.
It's a guillotine with a neck crank, but if you do a neck crank when you fall, then there's no point in it. Typically in a neck crank, there's a point at which somebody can tap out or you can stop. If you do it with a fall, you just put all your momentum.
You're just assisting them face planting. That's all. You're just helping them out.
You're just helping them break the neck. Obviously, in wrestling, there's no neck.
See, I would want to do the tombstone. I just want to tombstone people. That seems like it would be really fun. You flip them and then you just drop to your butt. That would be great. I feel like I would do well with the tombstone. Not taking one, giving one.
Runs with Phantom says Paul Bearer is the best hype man ever.
Paul Bearer was the best hype man ever. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. He was. He was great. He was awesome. That was when the Undertaker was cool before he became the American Badass. After he got the motorcycle and shit, I didn't like the character as much anymore.
Oh, I like American Badass.
Andy, what happened to have you on my channel to talk wrestling with the guys?
Sure. Love to.
Chris Stanley says, "Hail the old school wrestling talk."
Hail.
Right.
Ginger Jesus says Lesnar F5 off the top rope on Big Show.
Before breaking the ring just became another thing.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar came in he was so big and he just kind of disappeared. What happened to him? He was getting huge within wrestling, and then it just kind of he just quit.
Yeah, he wanted to go off and do the NFL.
Yeah, football. Yeah, was it like Minnesota he played for a little bit? I think, wasn't it?
He didn't even make the team.
No,
that doesn't surprise. I saw him. He was actually doing some little meet and greet in local ass country ass towns for $15. So, but one time he could have been really, really big in wrestling. He was already pretty much there. So everybody loved him. But yeah, guess that didn't work out.
Well, are you guys ready for a portion of the show that I can contribute to?
Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome back, Jesse.
Welcome back.
I think we have reached Mad Libs the Clock.
Okay.
Mad Libs the Clock.
It's clobbering time.
All right. Man, you've played Mad Libs before, right?
Of course, yes.
All right, cool. So very simple. Basically, I'll be the arbiter of the game. So we'll go around, and then every fourth suggestion is going to go to the chat. So chat, you guys mostly know the drill. So I will let you know ahead of time what your suggestion is going to be. Drop them all in there. A super chat will supersede any other suggestions. However, if we do not have a super chat, we'll just pick the one we like the best from the suggestions, et cetera, et cetera. As for the rest of you guys, if you forget what a part of speech is, just ask. I don't care. And
I'll definitely need to. Yeah.
No worries. And some of them are easy. This looks like we don't have any terrible ones on this one also. And yeah, there's no rating on this, so make it horrible.
Oh yeah.
And no, I will not tell you the title until afterwards. It just makes me way more fun when we have absolutely no idea.
I'm gonna make my public school education proud, guys.
Well, Sweet Chin Music is apparently our first suggestion.
That's a cool.
Unless that was just intended as part of the
It's a super chat for the thing.
look.
I'm game. I'm game.
It's perfect because the first chat suggestion was a noun, and
perfect.
Sweet Chin Music would constitute a noun.
He's tuning up the band. So they would say when he would stomp his foot on the ground.
I love Shawn Michaels making the male stripper gig work.
Did he?
I love some male.
Well, he made other things work, and maybe do a little work for Vince McMahon.
Anal volcano sounds bad, Greg. That doesn't. An anal volcano sounds so horrible.
So, Chad, keep those nouns rocking because that will be your next suggestion. But in the meantime, let's see. Since it is just Cody's first live stream ever. I don't know if we stressed that enough. This is Cody's first live stream ever, and he's hanging with the bigwigs. I did it on purpose. I was like, I know Cody can hang, so I put him on with some very, very seasoned streamers.
A man amongst gods here. This is nuts, huh?
And your friendly neighborhood God Empress. So.
Got these two over here. I got her over here. I'm just down here, and me and my 20 or so subscribers now are.
You're 22.
You're 22, sir.
Yo, subscribe. I just dropped the link again. We need at least 3 more. I demand it. Your God Empress demands it.
I subscribe, folks. Do what I do.
I'm not going to take any more super chat suggestions from you guys until we have 25 subscribers for Cody. So do
Thanks,
that.
guys. I probably don't deserve it, but thank you.
You do. No, you do. Your videos are good. They are.
Clearly, we enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I watched your whole version. I love the fact that I was part of it, so that's my favorite. Runs with Phantom says, "Did you write down the noun from the council chat?"
I thought I took a screenshot. I took a picture of something else. Could you just send a message to remind us? Because he did ask for a special one.
Damn it!
It wasn't like titty pussy, was it?
Oh wait, here it is. Titty pussy. Apparently, it is titty pussy.
It was titty
because
pussy.
Germ Wiz, I guess, remembered and wrote titty pussy. Was Germ Wiz also there on the show on the stream?
He was actually.
Okay, so just confirm for us.
I'm pretty sure Germ Wiz. Yes, it's super chat too.
Runs with Phantoms just confirm that it is in fact titty pussy, and once we get or anyone else once we second it.
The fuck is a titty pussy?
I don't know.
Mandy, look it up when you get off the show tonight.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it was titty pussy.
All right, titty pussy indeed. All right, so
is this going to be like Blue Waffle all over again?
No. Titty pussy.
Spin.com.
You should. It's not gross at all. It's hilarious.
Okay. I'm writing it down so I don't forget, though. I do not know how I would forget that.
It's going to be like a 90s alternative rock band or something.
All right.
And I feel odd for have written it. So.
All right. Titty pussy it is. So, chat, we're not even chat. You guys are going to load this up before we even get to the guest. Chat, you're going to be working on an adjective, but actually don't yet because that adjective is like 1,000 words from now. So think about adjectives now. Don't type them until I ask you to because you're just going to do it again because I'm not going to scroll back this high. So like 1,000 years from now, you'll have an adjective. But for now, Cody, since this is your first live stream ever, you get to start with person in the room. So that's any of us, any of the people in our rooms, our cats count, anyone in the chat, etc.
Wait, what?
Pick a person in the room to put in the Mad Libs game.
Name somebody in the chat or here.
It can also be one of our cats or anyone.
Hey, Greg Kirby subscribed to me, so we're going to go with Greg Kirby.
Greg Kirby it is.
I'll tell you what. Whoa! Goddamn kids whacking in my tool shed.
All righty then.
What?
Andy, you get a place.
A place? Mississippi.
A lot of S's and I's, Jesse. S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
Yes.
I picked you a real pain in the ass one to spell out.
The hardest?
I figured it out though.
Arkansas.
You get it now, babe.
How about wrench?
French. Okay.
Nice, nice.
Good and random. All right, Cody, an adjective.
What's an adjective again?
Describe-y word.
A describing word.
Yeah.
Cattywampus.
Yes.
I didn't know people that didn't live in the South use that word.
I love that they do because I've never been able to actually use it. I've heard that it is the some people's version of kitty corner or catty corner.
Yeah.
I have never heard it. I've never
It kind of means askew, like it's wrong. Like that whole thing is cattywampus, or you can use it like a catty corner. But usually it's because it's not. You can use it if anything is askew and not where it should be. It's cattywampus.
That's so exciting! Oh my god!
My definition is that it's all bent out of shape.
I love that. Okay. I'm so excited to hear people use this word. That makes me so happy. I discovered it a million years ago in one of those like different regional dialects for these things. I was like, that's a word? And
yeah.
There it goes. I fucking love it. All right. Where were we? Plural noun from Mandy. Plural noun.
Plural noun.
Multiples. Oh, wait, first.
Let's see. I'll go with Greg said cobra. Let's say cobras.
Cobra.
Plural noun. Cobras.
Perfect. Brilliant. Love it. Jeff, you get a part of the body because you always get a part of the body. You can't use titty pussy, it's taken.
Schlong.
The always classic schlong.
Excellent choice.
I'm
All right.
perpetually 14 years old.
Chat, now would be a time to begin suggesting your adjectives. So whatever you've thought of, Green Lion, co-bras. Did you mean cobras? Multiple snakes? Did you mean co-bras?
Or like a woman that share two women share one
women
bra.
Women who share one bra.
He's onto something there. I like that. Cobras.
Cobras.
I like that too. Actually, I like that too. Because I'd be cool with sharing a bra. Underwear, not cool. But bra, I'd be cool with sharing a bra.
There you go.
Like, what do you call bra sisters?
Co-bra be fine. Co-underwear, again, not so much. But yeah, I can co-bra that.
Yeah, co-bra works.
Alrighty then. Co-bra man. Cody. Plural noun, please.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Plural noun. Oh, sorry. What is it? It's a person, place, or thing. More of one of them. So
Yes.
anything.
Lemurs.
What is that?
Lemurs.
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 Excellent. All right. Hi, Lando. What do you want?
Aw.
Mandy, you get an occupation.
Occupation. Oh, stripper.
Excellent.
Good job. Got to pay for college somehow.
Exactly.
Jeff, you get a plural noun.
How about dildos?
Dildos.
Oh,
Miss.
this story is going to come out well, I can tell.
Oh yeah,
That's gonna be great.
especially with all the dildos.
All right, chat. Let's see what we've got. Suggestional wise, we got horny. We got wonderful. We got sensual. I give you all this time to think of adjectives. We got 3. Non-canonical. There we go. There's another one. Anything else? I'm not saying these are bad. I'm just saying this is scant. I told you to hold off until I asked for it, and I guess I shouldn't have done that. I should just let you guys run wild. It's my fault for trying to stop.
You can't slow down Hulkamania, and you can't slow down the mindless mob,
No,
brother.
you can't. It's my fault for trying to put a limit on the mindless mob. I should have known better.
Yeah.
You can't limit these people.
Take their lives, but you can never take their freedom. Scant. Geodesical.
I don't know what that is, but I want to know.
Bootylicious.
Ooh, yeah. Especially on this show.
Yeah.
I like bootylicious.
I don't know anything.
I saw
about
a little old lady, again, back to my dad's pawn shop story. I saw this lady that was like 90 and a little bit like heavier set. And she had on the tightest pants I ever seen. And they said bootylicious across the back of them. And she was like 80 years old. And it made me giggle a little bit that this 80-year-old granny was bootylicious.
Dude, that's bold. I love it. Go granny,
I thought
gal.
that was awesome. Right? She out there getting it.
Apparently, she knows something we don't know.
I guess so.
I think she was an old hooker.
A veteran.
She's
got some apple.
I think that was her work pants.
That's yeah. She was on her way. She had to pick up some things. I had to pick up some used nipple tassels on the way to work.
Why not?
What? She said lost them the night before. It's fine. Oh. All right, Chad, you guys are going to finish off with a verb, but right now we need a silly word from Cody.
Damn, I used cattywampus already. All right. Finagle.
This does not have to be a real word. This is going to be like a nonsense word.
It's like open the door to so many possibilities.
Oh yes, you're not bound by the rules of reality right now. Please
Well,
please cut loose and use your imagination.
Knob goblin.
Excellent.
I like that.
See?
Oh, good morning, Peter.
This is what happens when you don't limit yourself and you just,
You're right. You dream.
good thing
Spread
you
your wings and fly.
Cody. Never limit yourself. Always trust your best instincts.
Mm-hmm.
And don't let anyone else tell you who to be.
Exactly.
Except for the voices in my head, right?
Oh, you guys always know what's best for you. Listen to that.
They do. They want what's best for you.
They
Listen
always
to
have
them.
your best interest.
Yeah.
Mandy, an adjective, please. A descriptive.
All right. Let me see. Smelly.
Yep.
I knew dildos was somewhere in there, so I took
Right.
up.
In the dark, it's perfect. Jeff, a type of food. If you like.
Poutine.
There you go.
I
My
like
man.
it. I
Yes.
like it.
I
So you guys don't have that stuff in America? Like they don't just put like
Some
they're just like they
Yeah,
don't
special places.
like they don't just throw cheese and gravy on your fries and be like, here you go. That's not a thing.
You can't get gravy at most restaurants here.
Yeah, I mean, you get gravy here. Like we have a lot of restaurants that give gravy, but not on your French fries. French fries are only good if they have nothing on them; they're just fries, or if they have bacon and cheese on them. Then you can sign me up all day for some bacon cheese fries.
It basically turns it into more like it turns it into more like a casserole almost, I'd say. Most poutines, if you think about it that way, it's not so much like fries with stuff on top, more as like potatoes with more like gravy and fucking curds.
Oh wait, there's something. Wait. There's something called poutines, and it's cheese. Like coagulated cheese and gravy? What?
Yeah, that's
What?
like cheese curds and gravy and fry. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, fuck that! That sounds bad.
Try it. No. Can't knock it till you try it. It's so good.
No, you're telling me it's got like cheese curds and no.
Like, cheese curds are basically like chunks of cheese.
Oh, I know
I'm
what
sure-
they are.
I'm
Oh,
sure
I know.
somebody that could yell at me for saying that, but it's basically just chunks of cheese in with your fries. Gravy on top. What's wrong with that? You like cheese, you like gravy, you like fries. Put them all together. There you go.
No, sir.
I am a fan.
No, sir.
I'm selling it because it'll deport me if I don't do this well enough.
This is accurate. These are I know a lot of Canadians. Yeah.
The shit they put us in jail for nowadays, man.
So to finish off this lovely story, our options here are we could moisten, we could splooge. I'm gonna moisten. Let's go with moisten.
I like moisten. That does. That
It's subtle. It could mean a bunch of different things.
I used to sit by a girl in band that used to she was in second chair and she would always lean over and whisper in my ear, "I'm getting very moist." And I don't know why she said it, but she said it daily and it was really awkward. And I was like, that's great. There you go. All right.
Grimwiz also says, Jesse, please show pic of Mel before stream ends was dope. Oh, the one I drew. I was like, of the cat, because Shapancake. I was like, you guys don't know that. Shapancake's real name is Mel, but we never call him that. We just call him Shapancake.
Aww.
Pancake. Yeah, but I for a quick sec. Yeah, here is my drawings. I did a drawing, so
That is so stinking good.
I was just working on a picture and trying to do.
You did so good on that. I don't know what your normal art looks like, but you killed it on that picture. So that's good.
Thank you. My normal art does not look that good.
But your shit pancake pic was good too, though. It was really, really good. I knew immediately it was shit pancake when I saw it.
I'm gonna turn that into a shirt there, Jesse, and let me know what you think. I'm gonna do a wanted shit pancake poster, I think.
Yes!
Yeah! Oh yeah, shit pancake's gonna be so wanted.
Go right again.
Yeah, oh my god, I love it. Oh, shit pancake's gonna get a shirt. Ah, yes. Oh my god, that's my favorite thing ever. Runs with Bantam says, I'd like to buy a name of a person, Samantha LaRusso. Ah! Ooh, actually, I can let you do that because here's what I'm going to do.
Yay. I liked her in season 1. I don't like Samantha anymore. She has become a very unlikable character to me.
Who is she?
From Cobra Kai. She's
I haven't watched it.
Oh, I haven't watched it. I saw it.
You haven't watched it?
You haven't seen that?
Dude, I just saw Karate Kid for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
You don't need to watch that shit. You can watch Cobra Kai.
Okay. Well,
it's better than that.
We've been meeting too. I just wanted to do it, so we got to get on it. Guys, if you want gravy on your fries, go to a truck stop. There was a diner near me that used to do disco fries it was gravy and cheese. It wasn't, cheese grits or anything. So they were respectful enough not to call it poutine. But yeah, they called them disco fries and they were weird kind of. I was like, these are weird, but I like them and I don't know why I like them. My parents were scandalized. But,
Weird. Truck stops are where you find glory holes.
That's accurate.
That's where the magic happens.
That is. There's lots of glory holes at the truck stops.
So, would you guys like to hear what we wrote?
Please.
Yes. I'm very excited about this story. As a writer, I'm very excited.
The anticipation is real.
It is.
Well, it's about our trip to wine country.
Ooh.
So, Greg Kirby, Samantha LaRusso, and I have been dying to tell you about our fabulous wine tour in the south of the Mississippi. Known for its great wine country.
Yeah.
We were greeted right at the airport by our wrench guide. A friend of our sweet chin music arranged for us to stay at a cattywampus chateau where we were treated like royalty. Doesn't sound that great so far. From our window was a view of rolling cobras as far as the schlong could see. I don't think I want to see it. I do not want to see a fucking field of
This actually does sound like something you find in Mississippi, though. This sounds true enough for me, so I'm buying it.
Yeah, I think we're going for accuracy on this round tonight.
So, we began our trip by taking a titty pussy through the vineyards. Never mind.
Titty pussy has legs.
Take a titty pussy through the vineyards and even ate some lemurs off the vine.
Yeah.
Then we went inside the winery where the stripper showed us how they pressed the dildos before they're fermented.
I don't know what I want to go. I'm ready to go.
Oh my god. Next, we saw the bootylicious barrels where the wine is aged, or as the French call it, knobgoblin. That is definitely, that is becoming canon now. Or as the French call it, knobgoblin.
Knobgoblin.
Just to taste the knobgoblin.
Oh my god. That evening, we tasted 10 smelly wines and paired each with a different poutine.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Now this is sounding like Cody's gonna play.
Yeah.
What a night.
We ate and drank so much that we weren't able to moisten the next day.
Should dry it out for the night before.
Shit dried up like the Sahara over there, apparently.
Yes.
Like dust in the wind. Thanos snap.
Well, that's the fun to say.
Must have been the Cobras.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yay! It was beautiful. I'm gonna draw that out. I'm gonna draw it for us and turn it into a little comic strip.
That needs to
Oh
be
my
a comic. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it tonight.
That's holy shit. That's what we should start doing. I should start getting artists to illustrate Mad Libs.
Dude, oh my gosh, yes, and then you can do another little video on it. It would be great.
Want to do a comic panel of Mad Libs? Do you want to illustrate one as a comic?
That'd be hilarious to do.
We should actually just make a whole book. Oh my god.
That would be so good. I would that book. I'm not joking. I would. That is awesome. Oh, wait. Even though this is not my channel, I have to do it because he's here.
Yes.
Let me start with King Crow. How are you?
Yeah.
Hey, King Crow.
He came in at a weird ass time. That
He
was
always does. He always and I always have to stop what I'm doing and give him the give him the crow.
I love it. Dude, we just all collectively wrote a brilliant Mad Lib story together.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I felt it, and now I want to go to the south of the Mississippi and go and get me some knobgoblins and poutines.
Poutine. Only if I can stay where my room has a view of rolling cobras.
Yeah, we need the rolling cobras. We need this.
The rolling cobras. I need it. All right, so let's see.
How come snakes, like, where are their nipples?
That's a great question. I don't
Like,
think
are they on their bottom getting, like, road rash all over their nipples that they slither around? I mean,
they don't need nipples, though, because they don't make milk.
but if they did, let's say they did. Let's say they're mammals and they did. Where would you put a nipple on a snake? Where would that be?
On their back somewhere, right?
On the middle of their head, right here.
Little head nipple, little top of the head.
Like a little unicorn going on.
Kelly's here. Dude, okay, Ned Kelly is a legend to me because speaking of the fucking Force Jizz t-shirt, he's also a legend to like all of Australia, but also, speaking of the Force Jizz t-shirt, which we told the whole story for earlier in this stream, he is one of the earliest backers of the Force Jizz. And he sent me a picture of him wearing it, and he said I had to tuck my beard in so it wouldn't cover it. His beard was so long it stuck out the bottom of the t-shirt.
That's awesome.
Oh, that is like an epic wizard beard of like, you must be like a level 30 wizard or something for a beard like that.
He is.
I bet you could cast fucking spells with a beard like that. That's awesome.
Super epic.
That's great.
Yeah.
I wonder how much he finds in it though. Like at night before he goes to bed. Like, have you ever been just sitting there and like, oh shit, where'd that gummy bear come from? Like you just find shit in there, right? Where you would be dropping while you eat, right?
I was wondering where that pen went.
My husband, like he doesn't have like a massively long beard, but he does have like a beard, right? And a lot of times after we're done eating, I'll have to go and like brush, like you got crumbs or something. I'm like, you got crumbs, get them out. So I'm just wondering with a really long beard, I drop shit like down my shirt all the time. Like I'll be like finding like, hey, where'd that fucking hot tamale come from and stuff. So I bet his beard is like a treasure chest of fun stuff in there. I bet.
Yeah. We eat on our couch, so we just wear it and live in it, and like our couch is just like constantly pulling crumbs off it. Not to mention the cats. We're like, let me take some of whatever you're eating and crunch it up on the ground or on the couch, or just leave it on the carpet for you to squish into the dirt.
Well, of course, that's how you have
to. Ned Kelly says it's a good day when no food gets in it at all.
Right, yeah, I would guess so. I would get, like I said, my husband's always got stuff in his, and I'm always like having to brush it off and stuff like that. So, and like I said, it's here. Maybe it's okay, but it's not really, really long. I try to get him to trim it, but he's like, nah, he ain't doing it. But I try to get him to like do a clean beard, but it's all crazy.
Maybe.
And Patrick, I am 5'6".
Oh, you're an inch shorter than me.
So I'm tall-ish.
Yeah.
Tall-ish.
Above average. There you go.
I'm 5'2".
All right.
Are you really?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say you look a lot bit like that would be like if Jeff tried to tell me he's 5'2", I'd be like, bullshit. No, you're not. You gotta be bigger than that.
Most weirdly proportioned human if you were 5'2".
Yeah, no, he was like 6'3".
There you go. That
as tall as Jeff. There you go.
that sounds more correct than that.
I'm sure Jeff understands the struggle of low basements and chandeliers.
Oh, yeah.
I am tall enough that I feel uncomfortable wearing high heels because with heels, I'm really fucking tall. So I typically stick to flats.
Yeah, it's awesome to be able to reach shit in the top shelf until you smack your fucking head and get a concussion in the basement.
Right? I climb those fucking shelves at Walmart like a damn monkey, though, when they won't put that shit where I can reach it. I'm all kinds of climbing up those shelves.
Mandy, the best thing here is I can put on 6 inches, and Jeff still has 4 inches on me.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's pretty great.
That
But
is
with
great.
the conclusion of our Mad Lib story, I believe it is time to conclude the evening, or as the French would say, Knobgoblin.
Knobgoblin.
It's time. Guys, this has been so much fun. We did do it, guys. The Bassman is at 25 subs. So get your pop culture for degenerates right here. And then make sure you're subbing to Mandy, but more importantly, make sure you're going and backing Wart the Wizard. And then that's also how you find Mandy everywhere at Wart the Wizard. And then
Yes.
make sure you get the Pirate Queen. It's only going to be available for another couple weeks in demand, another like really week or two here. So make sure you grab all those links. Also, don't forget to back Stealing Solo, obviously.
Yes.
If you want to actually find me in the world, make sure you go find me on Live It, where we're having a great time all of the time.
And press buttons. Don't forget to press the buttons.
Press all the buttons.
Dominic from the chat, Lev, I see that you're wanting to do a comic and you want tips. Since we're about to end the stream, just hit me up or come to my channel. I am more than happy to help you with any way I'm possible. So just hit me up, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that I know. I mean, anything that I can help you with. So just hit me up. I'm on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm everywhere. You can hit me up on YouTube. Just Mandy Summers, Wart the Wizard. I'm easy to find, but yeah, I'm more than happy to answer any question you have left.
And don't forget, in the description, we have your way to contact Cody, and Cody wants to make all of your graphics for the Mindless Mob, your fandom. And so, yeah, hit him up. Get him done.
Hit me up, guys. And thanks again, Jesse and Jeff and everybody for hosting this. I really do appreciate getting the subscribers and all that stuff. And it's crazy, man. This journey has just only begun, and I do appreciate you guys being there for me.
I'm excited to see where you go, dude.
Yes.
And Mandy, of course, nice to meet you. And
it was so nice to meet you too, love. I'll have to get you on my channel too. We'll see if we can get some more subs for you because you got an awesome channel. You got good shit going on. I see you got Mass Effect up there. I love Mass Effect. You got I don't like Andromeda. That was bullshit. And that was a shit game. But I like the original 3 Mass Effect.
Yeah, that's one thing I gotta say is my Patreon is going to be coming. I'm just trying to get my YouTube channel kind of ironed out first, but there are plans for what is coming up on there. So I wouldn't say give me any money yet. Give me a couple months and then check me out again on there, and we'll see a little bit more. I'd say get your money's worth anyway.
Yay, that's awesome! And don't forget to tell everybody about your OnlyFans.
Most important. And we got another super chat from Runs with Phantoms who said, "Au revoir, Shoshana." I mean, Mindless Menace. Funny you say that, Runs with Phantoms. I'm actually using the name Shoshana in a screenplay that I'm working on for my main female character. Lead.
That's awesome.
Jewish. It's a classic Jewish Hebrew name. It means
I don't know that.
I believe.
That's pretty.
All right, so that'll do it for us. Thank you guys. You know where to find everyone. The links are there. Back Stealing Solo. Go follow Cody everywhere. Go give him all the fun graphics things to make for you. Go back all Mandy's projects. Follow her on the Tube of Views, the Twitter sphere, all that as well. Thank you, Runs with Fandoms. Hail Mindless Bullshit. Hail Mindless Mob. You guys are the best. as the French would say, Knob Goblin and God Empress.